missed somebody who subscribed. Who was that? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Welcome into another installment of action. No, quit action. I don't need you to open action. No, action. Close. Yes, I know you got a new version. That's great, everything, but I don't need you to open right now. Anyway, hello guys, what's up? Welcome to another installment of appabend's MEMESTREAM. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the weekly cringe, for the weekly takedowns and hoedowns of all the dumb stuff and all the cringy stuff in the past week, I'd say. Maybe some things in the other weeks, but we'll see anyway. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing very well. What you guys have been up to? What you guys have been playing? What you guys have been listening to? What you guys have been reading, watching, fapping to, etc. Let me know in the chat below, or sorry, chat right next to me. Let me know in the chat so that we can actually spend the first 1 hour and 6 minutes of the stream, see the timer below, to discuss about stuff before we actually get into the good stuff, before we actually get to the cringe, before we actually get to the memes and all of that. As for me, what have I been doing? Trying to finish Ghost of Tsushima. Other than that, not much else. My paper is almost finished, just need approval. Actually, it's been approved, just need a formal approval. And I'm about to probably go into the trials, etc. Should be fun and everything like that. Yeah, aside from that, nothing much else. Yeah, might as well get straight to the chat here. What it takes to get that shit running at 60 FPS. Need help? How do I completely disable UAC in Windows 8.1? Go type in Windows, type in the Windows search bar UAC. You should find the settings there. Yanner a dev's father when he sees him not coding. What even is that thing? That is apparently a grunt from Halo. I am not too familiar with the Halo games myself. I am mostly a PS guy than an Xbox guy because they don't sell Xboxes here, or at least not as much. Hey Al, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Will you be talking about the people hating on Ghost of Tsushima? We already talked about some of them in last week, and we're gonna talk about some of them again in today. I got a gaming laptop, still aiming to make a gaming tower. Need to continue working on my game music composing skills. Cool. What's everybody up to? I've been doing nothing but playing Ghost of Tsushima. Other than that, trying to finish it for a review, and I'll be doing that. Might spoil my opinion on this. I don't know, depends. Let's see. Been playing games, posting on YouTube, battle in the three-headed inner beasts all men have to fight, tame, knock out, etc. I thought Fable died when Microsoft shut down Lionhead. Just like how Dead Space died when its devs were shut down by EA. Hello everyone. Thought Red Alert died when Westwood Studios was shut down by EA. Oh, hi. Coffee should be illegal. The normies were starved. I wonder how many people legit named Karen. No, don't repeat that. We're done. Where was I? I wonder how many people legit named Karen resent having their name being thrown around like as a way to insult normie moral guardians. Karen does not represent normie moral guardians. Karen represents just the absolute craziest freaking middle-aged women. And they can be moral guardians. Don't get me wrong, they can be moral guardians for sure, but not all moral guardians are crazy middle-aged women. Some are soy boys. Let's see. Wait, no, I love coffee. Don't make it illegal. Live off of it. Speaking of normies, you've heard about the Omega Karen of Australia teaming up with Karen from Japan and manga light novels. Yeah, what else is new? Send the nukes to Australia. And manga, what the fuck do they even want to do that? Yeah, well, what else is new? Certainly manga, or manga sensei saw no game, no life. Wait, we talk about this. We talk about this. There was that. I remember that politician in Australia talking about how Sword Art Online is dumb and everything like that. Or what is it? There's this manga. They read the manga Era Manga Sensei, and the politician was like, "Yeah, we talked about that a while ago. It was a while ago in MEMESTREAM a while ago." So. Stupid appeal to emotion they always use to freaking is annoying. If that ain't the stupidest shit. It's what women use, sadly, weaker men as well. Joseph Joestar, I'll never forgive the Karens. You know what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? Not every weak men are those on purpose, didn't have a good enough fodder or another factor. This should be applied to the 90s, everyone a winner, say blah, blah, blah. My dad was never here and that did not affect me. I'm surprised the Karens didn't lose their shit over the bathing scene in Totoro while the father was in bath with 2 underage daughters. It's probably because they don't know about it. It's probably because if they're normies, well, do they even know the... Anyway, well, it is Totoro though, so it's not exactly... Well, nowadays, I suppose not really. D&D Suite Ghost and Tsushima, yeah, we're gonna get to that. Didn't Yoya talk about the Western game journals don't want Japanese gamers to select the game? Didn't he? Did he? I missed that. I actually on my own pre-order, had to buy Ghost of Tsushima again. These people are Japanese Americans. Same are apparently be born in Canada doesn't make you a Slav. For some fucked up reason. Everyone who was born is a winner, but after that thing go downhill. I'm playing No Man's Sky. It has redeemed itself. Yes, we've already known the story for a while now. The redemption arc of the No Man's Sky. It's like Starbound used to be. Now Starbound is Mario is missing in space. I'm enjoying No Man's Sky lately too. R says Canadians are not Slavs if we both parents born from a Slavic country. Got it for free on Game Pass? Cool. If Canadians are not Slavs, then Mexicans are not pirates. Canadians are a myth like Bigfoot. Canadians are a myth like Bigfoot. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention. Streamlabs, Super Chats, links down below. YouTube doesn't let me to Super Chat, which means that the only way for you to Super Chat is if you donate to the Streamlabs link down below. All the proceeds go to me for supporting the content and everything like that. The shit content, but content nonetheless. America sees itself as the police of the world, and all more guardians should be named Helen because they all have the Helen Lovejoy mentality. I wonder if we are going to see the stupid Latinx slurs on the stream. Probably not. I don't think so. Facebook needs to brand the Whisper Network group as a hate group and yeet it and all its members from the side with an IP ban, including Queen Karen Simone, Gil Simone. Then 90s America made Serbia border to make a course of a separate blah blah blah. How are you peeps? Personally, I've been a little bored since I always got used to these days go to theaters and watch stage plays, but thanks to Corona-chan, you're freaking yandere. Understandably, I have that comment got cut off. I don't remember alright. Should be also going up play Dead Rising 3 Apocalypse. Now I'm finding the next psychopath. Family drama around for me. Feeling tired today, may sit that one out. Star Trek is dead to me. Well, I mean, Star Trek is dead for a while now at this point. Well, not sober anymore, but I am returning to masturbation. No whores, no FWB, no 4 months girlfriend. Goal. They decided to go out for the sake of taking care of my nation and family. Apart from that, I've been practicing my piano skills for playing sport, which I used to love when I was 8 years old. Sad thing about Geeky and Neon, they actually take Billy seriously. Who is Geeky and Neon? Don't know what that is. But taking Billy seriously? Don't do that. Should I be happy with not growing up with the franchises like Star Wars? Yeah, I suppose. Why should anybody be? I mean, I didn't grow up with Star Wars. Windows sound. What if Twitter was a planet? Maybe it kind of already is. Hey, Appleman, do you think the 2 carrots will actually be able to ban all light novels and manga worldwide? First off, I don't know why it's referring to Karen. Karen, again, is referring to middle-aged women who are just the screechiest freaking middle-aged women. The screechiest, whiniest middle-aged women. And yes, some of them tend to be moral guardians, but not all of them. Some of them are just screechy. Screechy in general. Do you think the 2 carrots will actually be able to ban all light novels and manga worldwide? As if. There was no gameplay shown off from the other games, though. You're done? You're done, microphone? You're done? You're done? Hey. Okay, thank you. Jeez, fucking... Karen was to see Japan manager about manga. I can completely understand why one would find the showcase disappointing, but the reaction was way too exaggerated. Depends on which showcase, though. There are 2 showcases in this one. The Xbox showcase and the Nintendo showcase. Apparently, people got disappointed with the Nintendo showcase because they didn't show much. Except for, oh, I don't know, Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Nocturne Remastered. But, yeah, let's forget about that. To quote Rich from Review Tech USA, Shin Megami Tensei, or something like that. Fucking, he mispronounced that shit. Shaking my head. Hot take. Halo Infinite looks okay, gameplay-wise, of course. Yeah. I don't care how long they'll take. I'll wait patiently for CDPR to release Cyberpunk 2077 because you know what Miyamoto-san was said, a delayed game is eventually good, but a rush game is forever bad. A rush game is forever bad. Yeah, No Man's Sky might disagree with that one. Hello, Appa in chat. Stream time. Time for cringe memes, cringe blessed things, cringe curse things. And did I mention cringe? Who excited for Halo? Halo Combat Evolve. Can we just not talk about any hooplays and just go to a field forest just this once? Field in the forest just this once. No, you. Hey, Appa-chan. Hey, Appa, how are you going for? I already said I'm going very well. Thank you. Apparently, the Strayans, the band Goblin Slayers, and other good weeb stuff have moles in Japan. Weebs do need to rise up. Playing Dark Souls 3 full dex run. I'm hopelessly lost in Doom 2. I've been playing Minecraft. I'm making a map or something like that. I think I'm gonna go full Futaba stand. Got done watching Bubblegum Crisis just yesterday. Cool. Out of curiosity, it's been a week without cringe. No. So SMT5 was announced and SMT Nocturne has an HD remaster. What was your reaction when these two announced? My reaction was cool. There's a bitch mode in Nocturne though. Probably I'm gonna play it on normal again. I played it on normal when I was back in the PS2. I've already finished Nocturne in the PS2. Lucifer is a fucking bitch. Like I thought Matador was a fucking bitch. Then came in Lucifer, and Lucifer, I literally have to cheat in order to beat Lucifer because I forgot I did not freaking grind for Frey Kugel, and that's literally the only way for you to beat Lucifer is if you grind for Frey Kugel, and I couldn't grind for that shit. And even when I cheat, it took me a long fucking time to beat that shit. It's like the game is where I was like, ha ha ha, you cheat? Do you think you can cheat your way through this, fam? No. SMT Nocturne is it's the Dark Souls of JRPG. I know it's a cliche comparison, but it literally, absolutely, every way possible, it absolutely fucking is. Being an SJW is being a real-life Chunibu character, but with none of the charm or fun. I prefer the Q&A session over the meme stream itself. It's fun interacting with you, and sometimes the people you feature in the stream gets infuriating. Well, that's fair. You should watch Mob Psycho 100. I've already read Mob Psycho 100. I haven't read it that far, but I've read it. Why? A character in that show legit gets cancelled, no joke. Oh, I haven't gone to that point. Well, have you seen the SpongeBob anime episode by Namak? It was released yesterday. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Not really. I've been lost in Skyrim since 11/11/11. Remember Ghost of Tsushima is racist for some reason. I still haven't figured it out. We'll figure it out soon enough. Still playing Ark Survival. I got addicted. Did you see the Goblin Slayer movie, Appa? It's being shown here on Tuesday. Nope, I haven't seen it. Prepare for the potential end of lowlies thanks to Australian Karen. Nah, Australian can't do shit on Japan. Don't worry about it. I'm in progress in my hentai game. I finished the Portraits for Alice, Queen of Hearts, and I'm working on gender bend count of Monte Cristo. Does anybody have suggestions for other characters? Playing Ghost of Tsushima, obsessing over Emma, wanting Cold Steel 4. People do realize that it was confirmed for the gameplay demo. It was from an earlier build. Are you gonna go on Storyfire? Nah, I'm good. I've been playing Iron Fury. Black Clover is hype. Hello guys, currently shopping. Will return home soon. Australian Karen wants to see Japan manager. Have you been reading Uzaki-chan? What do you think of it? I've read it a while ago. Not a fan. I kind of forgot about it. I just read it for a while because I was kind of curious, and I read, it's not for me, so just gotta move on. There's this anime called Karen about a young vampire who loves a human. Also, she has a comedic edgy reaction. Isn't that basically Twilight? Anyway, reverse Twilight. So my laptop froze and I tried to access the login screen. I opened it and see the hard drive and I heard a clicking noise. I can't access my files to the other PC, but do you think this is the end? That sounds like the end. Sounds like the end. Why is Pokemon such a bitch? I don't know. Go ask her. That feeling when Appa and Muta have the same video thumbnail. Really? Really? That's kind of interesting. Hey, Appa and chat. I finally finished watching JoJo Part 2 and also Season 1. I kind of been looking forward to Part 3. Cool. Part 3 is not exactly for me. For me, at least, Part 3 is the least strong out of all of the JoJo parts, but that's just my opinion. But even then, it's still entertaining. Been playing Half-Life 2 for the first time, or at least the second half. It's entertaining. So the Austro Karen are trying to take down the manga industry. Yeah, try to take down an entire industry at millions of profit just from one piece alone. Oh, and also there's an hentai game we were looking forward to called Mission Mermaiden coming out this weekend. Do you think Chris Reagan is sociopathically petty? I don't know. I'm not paying attention. Pretty much using appeal to emotion, playing Ghost of Tsushima and petting all the foxes. Cool. Speaking of Ghost of Tsushima, can I just fucking rant about how those golden birds in Tsushima are annoying as fuck? Like every single time I'm trying to do a mission, I'm in the middle of a mission and the good old bird comes in. It's like, hey, there's a bit of an extra for you. Can you? There's a fucking tweeting right around me, right over my head. And then when I try to follow the bird goes into a fucking cliff, and I'm like, hey. Can you, it's pretty much taunting me right from the moment. Hey, try climbing this bitch, and I'm like, oh, fuck you, bird. I'm not following you. I'm sorry. Fuck that shit. Fuck that piece of shit bird. That bird can go fuck itself. And for some reason, my microphone got disconnected. Oh, hold on a second. It's my headset. Oh. When hentai is gonna be illegal, it'll be traded in the underground and all the weebs are starved for new stuff. Even a mediocre artist like me can make some shekels. Been playing Crash 3, part of the Insane Trilogy. I watched WWE Vengeance 2003. It's 1,000 times better than today's product. And I got Windows 98 running on VirtualBox. Cool. Mario is missing in space. You mean the off-brand one. Will zombie ever be allowed equal rights? Yes, women's ground is so bad. I noticed some Steam store moderators also getting more and more sensitive, at least the ones who are putting up games based on a certain current movement and a pandemic. Ugh. Otherwise, I've been playing Mega Man X Dive again throughout the week. Community bans are being handed on Steam, sensitive game developers. No Man's Sky is freaking auto-scroll. No Man's Sky is Space Daggerfall. It would be good if I understood that and tried to be good as Daggerfall. The creator of Suikoden, a kickstarting a spiritual successor game, is looking like Suikoden 2 with the graphic aesthetic of Octopath Traveler. Yeah, I saw that. What is a good pairing with Ryzen 6060 Ti or Ryzen 2060 laptop? Depends on what you use. If you need an RTX, then get a 2060. If you don't need RTX, 6060 Ti is good enough. Recently beat Zanza a week or two. Clownfish, one Good Gamers a local. How to become a pussy magnet? Why are you asking me? I only have one. Been enjoying some rare stream purchases I made earlier this week. Also, Geeky and Neon are from Clownfish TV. Oh, all right. Nice strike thumbnail. I see NMS. No Man's Sky has Minecraft in space with a little more to it. Twitter as a planet would be a planet made out of pure acid, and even that one would eat through the acid. I've been really playing my old Pokemon Soul Silver. Zaki-chan should be in everyone's fantasy right now. Did Monica just purr? So cute and creepy. Been diving into Leiji Matsumoto's work, starring with Space Pirate Captain Harlock from our Captain Albator around here, and now I love space operas. Same with Reggie Gold and Eaglewood Billy. Yeah. I mean, seriously, I'm trying to. Everybody, why are you taking this guy? Taking him at a face value? He's bad. Billy's just bad. Just because you agree with him in some points doesn't make him good. He has so many other things that are just, we'll get to. Billy is pretty much a weekly occurrence at this point. I've also been feeding rabbit that comes with my backyard. SMT5. First autocross chan and now microphone kun. I thought the Direct Mini was decent, though the Japanese version of the Direct was more interesting. Super Monkey Balls is better than SMT. Also, 10 years later, StarCraft 2 is still here somehow. I like the games that showed at the Xbox Showcase, to be honest. Just didn't like the lack of gameplay. Yeah, that is true, though. SDLKR2. SDLKR2. I cannot wait for SDLKR2. Oof. SDLKR2. 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 Anyway, I've been self-removed from the Nintendo fan community since it's semi-cringe. Also, Gen 7, I played all 3 consoles. So yeah, Gen is Switch, next Gen is KFC console, PC Switch. Meanwhile, in Malaysia, all Malaysian social media users need to pay license to upload video on internet. The stupid rules suggested by National Film Development. Well, they can go fuck themselves in that case. Nintendo, this is a mini direct about games already announced. They're fans. Wow, they're gonna announce 50 games. Ugh. Just gonna wait for Splinter Cells. I'm gonna wait for a bit. I hope we can get Satan's Apocalypse design. I love edgy, and I hope the Mermaid Loli returns so I can waste 2 hours to get a perfect skills. Been playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Cool. Great game, but I always get lost and end up facing a guy that kills me in one hit. Yeah, that's why you need to have safe state. Apparently, there's an article where the writer says SMT is part of the Persona franchise. Huh. Fucking normies. The whole light novel ban is making me wonder, where's Otoya Yamaguchi when you need him? Lucifer be like, bend over to my feed. The Xbox event wasn't. I'm gonna replace you. I swear to God, I'm going to fucking replace you. If this is you shouting, Monica, go fuck yourself. The Xbox event wasn't that interesting to me though. This one game I'm the most interested in wasn't even in the main show, it was in the pre-show. I was less lost when playing Doom 1. We're getting Maniacs Chronicles version where Lucifer gets DR Rahan. Matadors, the remaster, is voiced by the same actor beyond Master Razer from Mobile Fighter G Gundam. I've already played Ghost of Tsushima. I said I played Ghost of Tsushima in the intro, in case you missed that. Yeah, I played it. About 33 hours in, and I still haven't finished it. Which is kind of surprising. Granted, Miyamoto said it back when updates are coming. I want to start playing. I want to play stat-based dating sims. Nocturne is the Dark Souls of Persona. If you dislike Phoenix Wright, keep away from Danganronpa. No, I did not dislike Phoenix Wright. I actually love Phoenix Wright. The Phoenix Wright trilogy, freaking loved it. I thought it was amazing. Apollo Justice was shit though. I did not like that. Danganronpa, I played Danganronpa. I did not like that. I did not like Danganronpa, the first one, at least the first one, because it's just a more obnoxious version of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and Ace Attorney is already pretty obnoxious. Featuring Rado Kuzunoha from the Devil Summoner series. Remember, kids, a diet rich in berries and nuts and good for the prostate. Australia bans everything, fuck them. Goblin Slayer movie, I wish could be seen in theaters. If you're ever down, just throw YouTubers in their Discord. But why though? The first time I played Nocturne, I stopped literally before Matador. Oof. The game in question was called Balan Wonderland, and probably chat as well. One question, should I watch JoJo Part 3 in sub or in dub? I watch it in sub, and the reason why is because the characters are literally, the characters are Japanese. Although they are going around the world, and some of the characters are international, but actually, no, that's kind of your choice. 6760 donated $1. Bummed out that Universal Studios has announced that Halloween Horror Nights for both Orlando and Hollywood are canceled due to Corona-chan, so that also means Halloween 2020 is canceled. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Well, I suppose there's virtual Halloween. I do want to see if VR chat is capable of doing like horror stuff, or if you can find a multiplayer horror game. Actually, a multiplayer horror game would be shit, because we're not gonna be. It's not gonna be scary because we have friends. Anyway. Mob Psycho 100 covers cancel culture. Where are the Embers when we need them? Fun fact, Frey Kugel is an allusion to the Frey Schulz character from a play where a hunter makes a deal with the devil, so 6 bullets will always hit their target, but the 7 hits the one he loves. Oh! Karin's Love Story anime is better than Twilight and it's 26 episodes. Check out Karin, the other name is called Chibi Vampire. Have you seen the trailer for Balmain Wonderland? I haven't seen the trailer for that. Mudahar, Penguin Zero, and Appabend all have the same thumbnail. Part 7 is the best part. Well, that's on manga. I watched Chris Reagan. He is so meh. I enjoy his content. What do you think of 13 Reasons Why? I'm not familiar with that. Apparently, people say it's shit. I heard your bro play Soul Calibur 6. Which system? My bro is playing Soul Calibur 6 on the PC. Yeah, what about it? It's always the birds and bats in games that are the bastards, aren't they? Zombies having rights will happen when they don't or won't to infect humans. I know that person the zombie rights comment is most likely joking. I haven't made my god in Skarmy. I've been using all the exploits I can. I'm playing DBD and trying to get Adept Legion achievement as a survivor, but being pain in the ass. Greetings, you lowly villains and terrible liars. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. If I am a villain and a terrible liar. Between Marvel and DC, which of the two is salvageable? Why not neither? Pussy Magnet is more like a bro magnet. I love how the journalists whine about wanting more diversity in games. When Ghost of Tsushima released, they call it racist. We'll get to that. I would give you shekels, but I'm saving up to $1,000 for an index. But why though? Actually, no. Go and save up for an index if that's what you choose, but alright then. What if the internet was a universe? It already is. Have you played Hollow Knight and are you ready for Silksong? I've played Hollow Knight. I haven't finished it. I'm probably gonna finish it soon, but yeah. Funny thing about Hollow Knight, and I kind of sad thing about Hollow Knight is that if Cuphead is not in 2017, Hollow Knight would probably be the best indie game. So, who is Billy? Billy is one angry gamer. We talk about him a lot of times in this stream. Billy apparently was better before, but then went on to deep end when you see how it is. Actually, no. Billy was even back then he was trash. Clownfish TV, the guys the hunt for the missing High Guardian Spice thing. Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I look at the art of my favorite artist, I always look motivation because I think I can't improve anymore, which sucks because I like looking at their art. When will one angry gamer ever learn to stop being one angry gamer? They won't stop. The internet will be the absolute worst universe to live in. Billy, he's the broken clock that Lorca that's like twice a day. Cock and ball torture CBT is a sexual activity. Did someone say STLKR2? Cheek break intensifies. One angry gamer is a loser. Papali Sika. Is that how you say it? Why Intel is the best option for gaming PC? Even Ryzen CPU are better in terms of multitasking. I see many PC for gaming and streaming with Intel and hyper-threading and less Ryzen. That's because Intel has the better IPC, then Intel has the better higher. It boosts up to higher clock speed, which is why it's better for gaming. Which is why people go to Intel for gaming and Ryzen for multitasking and other stuff and other productivity stuff. Ryzen definitely wins in productivity, but Intel wins in gaming. So if you're just in it for the gaming, usually Intel is the best one. But Ryzen can still work. It's not that Ryzen cannot work. It's just that if you want just squeeze every frame that you can get from your graphics card, then definitely go for Intel. Pay for a license to upload video. Yeah, apparently. Go as somebody in who knows about that in Malaysia. Too many people get blackpilled about a second civil war. Alarmism is a real problem here in the US. Yeah. Whenever Nintendo does a live stream, I have to tell myself, don't go to the comments, don't look at the chat. Yeah. Safe state is the reason why I managed to finish Fate Extra without losing my sanity. Let Microphone Chan speak. Monica, notice me up as senpai. Those old Jackie Chan kung fu movies have hilarious choreography. Those fights, yeah, they are. I do love them. Actually, I need to finish Police Story. I haven't finished Police Story. I'll only go up to the second one. I want more dating sims, anime, adult-only sex games alongside RPG, action, and other genres of video games. Who is ready for a redo of Healer to break casual and Twitter more than Goblin Slayer and Shield Hero combined? Oof. The manga needs to be finished first, though, or at least, yeah. Yeah, I don't know they're gonna finish the manga before the anime, but Halo Infinite seems like a slower version of Doom. It kind of is. The Halo in general, I think. It kind of is. Where can I find a clip of Okuyasu? Ask me on the Twitter DM, I will send it to you. Danganronpa has so much lost potential. Yeah, I kind of agree. I kind of agree in that respect. Danganronpa is basically just the persona to either Zero Escape or the persona to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, which is weird way to say it, but let's see. By the way, I finished Tamamo's Run and Extella. I did like it at first, but the end managed to make me actually like her. Danganronpa 2, V3, and Ultra Despair Girls are better games, trust me. I'll keep your word on that. Eating berries and food nuts help with the prostate. We'll keep that in mind. Miyamoto is still kind of right. For all improvements of No Man's Sky, it will still hold the stigma of its original state. You should try play Ace Investigation Miles Edgeworth spin-off. Nah, I'm good. God damn it, I wanted Microsoft to get all the Japanese games uncensored and put Snowy in their place. So you liked the original trilogy and hated Apollo Justice. What do you think of the Miles Edgeworth spin-off and Dual Destinies? The Mouse Edgeworth spin-off, I haven't played them because I don't think they have ever been officially localized. And as for Dual Destinies, as for the 3DS games in general, I'm not playing because Apollo Justice is the part where I'm good. The dub for JoJo is dog shit. The world sounds like crap in English because it loses the apple. Part 3. If you're talking about part 3, yes. Part 1 and 2 is fine. So they can't ban them in all countries, including the US and in Japan. Do you think Australia has the power to ban anime, let alone literally anything? China, maybe. China has a lot of power in a lot of things, but Australia, pfft, come on. I think y'all should be worried for China at this point. China is a much worse threat in terms of censorship of entertainment in general. Howdy, just got here. Anything I missed? Well, not much. We're about to 40 minutes before we actually get to the good stuff or the bad stuff or the cringe stuff, depending on how you look at it. Which anime has the best English? I can't really pick one. I haven't seen a lot of animes that have English. Duo, triple let's play channels are shit. Such like what? Like Game Grumps? I'm not sure who you're referring to. What kind of genre? Shut it! I don't know why microphone does this every single time. Like this is last stream. It doesn't do that in last stream, but for some reason they do it very frequently in this one. I'm gonna have to fucking mess up the cable. Shit. Anyway, where was I? Have you seen the reboot of Digimon? There was a reboot of Digimon. Finished Trails of the Sky the Third. Now, how am I supposed to play Trails of Zero? See my video. If you want to play Trails of Zero, you can play the PSP version, or you can download the PC version. There is a translated version of the PC version, but I recommend the PSP version. The PSP version is much more concise, in my opinion. But the piece and also the original translation is there. Darn, I play Soul Calibur 6 on the Xbox One. Crossplay when? No idea. Greetings, you lowly villains and terrible liars. This is a reference to Rumjack's song, The Kettle and the Pot. Okay. So if a newbie in SMT Nocturne is still... a newbie in SMT Nocturne is still a very difficult game than Persona. It's not difficult if you have a walkthrough... if you have a walkthrough ready and if you have somebody to guide you. Actually, that makes that makes SMT Nocturne to be pretty much exactly like Dark Souls, in that the game will fucking screw you over if you do not have a walkthrough. Like, there are a lot of items, there are a lot of things that the game didn't straight up tell you. Like, for example, if you keep the pixie from the very start of the game, you will get a much higher level version of her later on in the game. And the game did not tell you that because the game does it's Dark Souls. it's the JRPG Dark Souls. It's not gonna tell you it. Shit. Do you think Storyfire is a good alternative to YouTube? I haven't tried it. I don't know what it is, so I can't really say. Journalists and lawyers are the scum of the earth. Whenever I watch a video that's mostly agree and then hear fictional mine are bad, I sigh and go to the video and go off the video. Yeah. Grams, Passionlip, MXHA, Mecha Elichan, and then Function. What? Hollow Knight is better than Cuphead. Debatable. Have you guys seen the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk trailer? It's legit just at Radio 3. I love it. Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. I don't get why journalists should be mad and Ghost of Tsushima on behalf of Japanese people. We'll get to that. One angry gamer should become one happy gamer. I love using Mandricardo. He looks like he's done with life and his second skill fault out kills him. At least stop quoting statistics that ultimately have nothing to do with the game he's talking about. Yeah. Rito of Healer is a masterpiece. Nah. Healer is Ash though. Well, the duality of the chat. Hey Appa, when I read Rito of Healer manga, sometimes I forgot that it isn't a doujin. Is Piccolo a doctor? Who the hell is Piccolo? Piccolo, the Dragon Ball Z Piccolo or who? People that whine about anime like that needs to get over it. Anime is a big thing to many. Do you think visual novels would get more attention if they added more English dubs to the... What is that suggestion? No, fam. Absolutely not. Absolutely nada. No. That is a no, not Christian, fam. It's basically because the way the cores are clocked. Intel has some cores as main, which runs faster than other ones, and are mostly used by the games. AMDs are evenly clocked. Anyways, appabend, have you read the Move Love trilogy? I haven't read the Move Love trilogy. What if you got Isekai into Berserk World? Survive? Shadow Warrior is Weeb Doom? Not really. I just learned today that Harley Quinn's dating Booster Gold in the comics. Like, weird, but seeing as Harley's show had me enjoying Kite Man X Ivy, I roll with it. Harley stands be foaming. Freaking auto scroll once again. So what do you think of the show? What show? All this talk about SMT and only want more ecchi and Odyssey that is not a spin-off of Persona or a Persona reskin. Who are the 3 anime and game characters you would spend your life with and you are stranded on an island with on the internet? I can't think of 1 or 3 at the top of my head at this moment. Duel's Destinies is legit good. The first is Edgeworth in English officially. How dare you? The Edgeworth games are great. Also, the first Edgeworth game is localized. I haven't played it, so I can't really form an opinion on it. I have zero interest on it. The moment I played Apollo Justice, I'm done with Ace Attorney. I thought the trilogy is just unbeatable, and the rest, well, the rest are the rest. Hey Appa, if you're in RPG, what role do you think you'd fill? DPS, support, or tank? I'd say support. I'm surprised that people didn't cancel Pyrocynical. They kind of already did. Depends on which controversy. Mouse Edgeworth 1 was localized and has been on the Google Play Store. Cool. Robotnik, $1. There's already people on Twitter calling SMT5 protagonists trans or non-binary or some shit. I try to ignore the shit like this, but it's not easy. Well, you can by just don't browse Twitter. But that's if that's not an option for you, well, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. China is as who. Do you think a CD burner is still good for use? Still for a good use, or better use a caddy for an SSD and have 2 storage SSD in Windows and a hard drive for programs and other stuff? I don't know. Do you use the CD? I don't use the CD, so that's why I just use a caddy. Depends on if you use the CD or not. I'm sick and tired of Yandere Dev drama in my feed. Well, thankfully, we're not going to be covering him. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for giving me hope. Well, yeah, the problem is you lost hope. You lost hope way too easily. Just try to think of it. Try to think of it logically. Do you seriously think that these people can be that certain countries can have absolute full control over certain entertainment industry in literally other countries aside from China? But even then, anyway, uncensored anime games should be Nintendo, Microsoft, and PC. Sony should die and rot and then give their IP since they ended themselves in the previous 3. Ironically, I had 3 Sony consoles. Hello Games had the Todd Howard mentality for game development. It's not about what it's like at launch, but what it's like years later in the life cycle. Let's see. I know that if anime is banned, we need to contact the student council to override the government rulings. I know that Australia government considers small sex dolls as children, so banning anime might not be too far off. Is that your cat? What? Where my cat? Aliens. Like, I've been enjoying the Uzaki-chan anime as well as rewatching some old stuff like Dragon Half and Bubblegum Crisis. Umineko has some top tier English. Yandere Def will never finish the game, but he will complain a ton more. Hey, fucking anime with the best English. Hey, fucking cowboy, fucking cowgirl, how the fuck are you doing? I'm worried for the Karen, considering she literally made themselves enemies #1 to a bunch of high-functioning degenerates. Appa Alien. Shut up, Monica. China's bugged Appa's microphone. Monica, hijack your mic to get some Appa breath. I like the B-Stars dub. Australia has a Karen problem for sure. Can we see your doggo from close up? No. You can see it on my... You can browse, probably find it on my Twitter feed somewhere. But be right back making some hot ramen. John Awesome is an amazing walkthrough for Nocturne. Of course, it's not difficult if you have a walkthrough. A lot of things are easier if you have a walkthrough. No, the thing is, if you don't have a walkthrough, it's near to impossible to finish the game. In terms of anime, watching Uzaki-chan and Dragon Quest. Favorite SNK character, and why is it Terry Bogard? I'm not too much familiar with SNK to pick up my favorite. Pixie is a story character too. Yeah, that is true. God, I hate those type of games. Blind playthrough sucks. Have you heard about Arc Warhammer Hoopla? Only vaguely. The Transformers movies is better than the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. Why are you stating the obvious? Digimon 2020 is what if the Digi Destiny were sent to the digital world in 2020. Also, it's pretty good. 8 episodes 8. It did start in spring. That was delayed due to beer virus. I'm a law student. I'm a good boy. How is the video game scene in Indonesia? And do you have any thoughts on the Dreadout games? The Dreadout games are pretty cool. It's pretty commendable that they managed to make a game. They actually made a movie adaptation for it too, which is kind of cool. Which is also pretty cool too. I haven't seen it. Haven't played the game as well. But cool. It's kind of cool that they did it. As for the gaming scene in general, depends. The game development scene or the gaming scene in general. People mostly play mobile games here. They don't do the console stuff or the PC stuff. Actually, they do PC stuff a lot more than the console. So, I did hear that they're getting ratioed though. The Australia Connie, well, there you go. You don't need to worry too much. I actually want to hear Appa's opinion on Movlove, assuming that he buys the trilogy at some point. Tsukiyomi best made. Why would anyone keep the starter Pixie in the game where the main mechanic is fusing demons? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the thing, right? You have to keep the Pixie. You don't have to keep the Pixie, but and you think that the Pixie would not actually be important, but it actually will be later on as you get to the higher levels. And the Pixie can be upgraded into a much higher demon, and the game didn't tell you this because it's fucking the JRPG of Dark Souls of JRPG. You need a fucking walkthrough to know all that shit. You see the Butch Hartman drama. Not really familiar with that one. What Angry Gamer was better from what I've heard, but then unironically went off his meds. Then you see how he is now. Not really. He was crazy. He was crazy before. And I was crazy before as well. Speaking of Karen, do they exist in Indonesia? Oh, absolutely they exist in Indonesia. I'm still stuck in the subways in Nocturne with no idea where to go to. When you're in the subways, you need to find a way to go up, essentially. Or something along those lines. It's been a while since I played the game. By the way, you guys know about Fate Extra getting a new gen remake? Like a full-on remake with new engine. You're done? Like, what's causing you? I'm literally... Like, if you're going to keep on doing this shit, I am literally going to replace you. Like, I am literally going to replace you. I'm just going haywire again. Appa, have you played or heard of Warhammer 40k? I played Dawn of War a while ago. I've played Dawn of War a while ago, but that's about as far as my knowledge of Warhammer 40k. Is it weird that the protagonist Rito Healer performs Lido yet he uses Strike Sword? I don't know how that's weird. Visual novels just need to be translated. Karens exist everywhere. Why would you add an English dub in a visual novel? Oh, also Appa, tomorrow is my birthday. Freaking auto scroll. Tomorrow is my birthday. Excited for sure. I hope your day would turn out better too. Hell, I hope everyone has a nice day and nice tomorrow. Cool. Happy early birthday. Still, I got both series MX in Super Robot Wars Cross Omega, funnily enough. I recently and finished watching Mobile Suit Gundam movie trilogy. Consume the cum jealous, everyone. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. Moemon Heart Gold is better than Pokemon Heart Gold. Futanari Harley Quinn is pretty hot, not gonna lie. I'm a tank. Should every white male Ghost of Tsushima fan post a picture of themselves dressed like a ninja or samurai on Twitter just to trigger the SJWs? Why? Nah. The best trans character in video games I've seen is Ladiva from Grand Blue Fantasy versus So Pure Yet So Kino. Ignore the reactionaries. Twitter finds me. I don't even have a account or want one. People watch the Karen mindset done by Aiden Paladin. I think I saw her upload a video on it. I haven't seen it though. What are your thoughts on Sergio Leone's filmography? Who is Sergio Leone? Yandere Def is only up depressing now, so no Bochan meme stream. No Bochan meme stream. The Diva is a trans wrestler in Grab Blue Fantasy versus, and the reason she's trans is because she loves herself and it matches with the lore. I'm watching this while the stuff is coming out of every hole in my face. I think Hinduism, the first religion to come up with isekai concept. Kind of. Debian-based distro or Red Hat-based distro. Don't ask me on Linux stuff, fam. Abba, would you study a master's degree? Probably not. Since you're Indonesian, are you familiar with the Raid films? Oh, hell yes, I'm familiar with the Raid films. They're great. They're amazing. Also, I could probably recommend you other Indonesian-based action films. Headshot's pretty good. Then there's also the film that there's Iko Uwais was starting in a film. Iko Uwais and... the other guy, Joe Taslim, starred in, where Iko Uwais is the villain, Joe Taslim is the hero. I forgot which film it is. That was a pretty cool film, too. I kind of want to play Jump King, but I can't buy games on PC right now. China is as who? I read some fairy tales for research and found some interesting story. Once, e.g., a boy saves a cheetah because his cat drawings eat a giant goblin rat. You have a point. I never thought of that. Well, there you go. There's a lobbyist party in Japan that agrees there are set back to her. Ah, yes, the Fate Extra remake announcement. What's your most anticipated game for the Xbox game showcase? STLKR2. That's literally the only game that I'm kind of like looking forward to. STLKR2. I got the whole house to myself for the weekend. Is 4GB RAM already obsolete? Yes. Yes. It's not. Yes. Where is I? View count. Refresh that. Sakikage Okojuku has the best English. Appa would appear in the top 15s because of his ghost pet. Can't wait for Dr. Stone Season 2 this January because, spoiler, haha tonks. I think I can finish my game before Yandere Def is finished, and I'm still waiting for my engine to be released. Apparently, Doom Eternal crashing when you complete the Slayer gates isn't just on PS4. They really did manage to break the Slayer gates. What's an anime and manga that everyone loves that you guys hate? That's a very good question. Can't really answer that right now. That sounds like bad design. I think the West only has one Karen problem. Fuck walkthroughs, we got it in blind. You can. Are there any video game lines that can top Dynasty Warrior 5's This Land is in Need of Copy? Nocturne has a couple of levels that will screw you over if you don't know what you're doing. Looks at Metador boss fight. Exactly. Speaking of walkthrough, there's a PlayStation 1 game of Serial Experiments Lane. It's very weird how the Anime Man has $500 pristine copy of it. Everyone like in the stream equals another year under a dev doesn't finish Yannisim. Have you played the Castlevania games on the DS? If so, what's your favorite number 3? I haven't played the Castlevania games on the DS. Just agree about Terry, damn it. No. Matador will mug people in 2021. Hey, Monica. Hey, buddy, Monica. Is Persona 4 the best Scooby-Doo game that there will ever be? Good question. I watched your recent video about Ubisoft Appa, and now I have major concerns with the Rayman franchise. Well, I don't think they haven't been doing anything to the Rayman franchise. Would you pick Rin, Sakura, or Saber? That's a good question. Shut it! For fucking... I hate you so much, microphone. Can you calm the fuck down? Jeez. Calm the fuck down! It's just a stream! I am literally going to replace you if you're gonna mess up like this. Jesus Christ. Would you frick Rin, Sakura, or Saber? Would Rin, Sakura, or Saber? I'd say Sakura. Sakura can literally wreck both of them. Dreadout is essentially a Fatal Frame clone, but I had fun with it and I like learning about Indonesian folklore and horror stories. Ryuji or Shinji? Who is the most useless shit? Depends on which Ryuji and which Shinji. Who is best girl in Evangelion? Misato. What is this stream mostly be about? It's gonna be mostly about cringe. Random cringe. If the zombie apocalypse starts, you have one weapon to survive. What would you choose? Anything that can kill the zombies. Super Hound is copy striking people again. What's your favorite game of the original Ace Attorney trilogy? I like all three. I couldn't exactly pick my favorite. All three are great. Although the second one in particular, because it has Francisca von Karma, best Ace Attorney waifu for the record. Have you seen the Social Network? Yeah, I've seen the Social Network. It's pretty good. Why? Nocturne just wants you to be a man of culture and makes you pixie your waifu. Isn't Dark Souls a JRPG? Not in the traditional sense, but yeah, technically speaking, Dark Souls is a JRPG. Let's see. Rest in peace, microphone. Trend that mic, boy. Anyway. Hi, I'm late. Random question about SMT Nocturne Remaster. Which guest character version do you prefer Nocturne? Dante or Raido? Why not both? There's an opportunity. Why not include both? Appa didn't pray the spirit machine on this mic enough. Why did you baptize your mic as Monica in the first place? Aliens are trying to communicate with you through your mic. So all Atlas games require to have a walkthrough to get most satisfying experience. At this point, yeah. At this point, I'd say every Atlas games needs a freaking walkthrough to have a satisfactory experience. But Persona 5 is the only one where you can safely say that you don't really need a walkthrough because the game tells you pretty much everything. But a lot of Atlas games really does need a walkthrough to at least have 80 to 90% of the experience of the game. Because, yeah. Isn't your mic too close for your headphones? Could that be a problem? Could be, but I don't know. All your mics belong to us. My brother wants to have the Tsukihime characters appear on the table. That worked out well. I'm gonna delay to tomorrow. Do you have a comically large spoon? Not really. Have you heard about the clip-on hoopla? Nah, fam. My birthday was yesterday. It's just Monica trying to tell you she loves you. Oof. Gundamu. Like Raido is a samurai quick draw style. I just prefer to do it with a curved sword because the curve makes unsheathing easier. Best trans character is Fem MC for the Saves Row games. Fight me. You don't have to keep the Pixie, just demons that resulted from Pixie. You can't sacrifice Pixie or play with it. Yeah, you don't have to, but it will result in a very powerful demon later on. Every walkthrough suggested me to do that, apparently. Well, by the way, does anyone think the protagonist of SMT5 is related to Flynn and Isabel from SMT4? No idea. Are you watching Uzaki-chan? Not really. Play Fate Extra Record? No, I'm done with Fate. Stay Night is enough for me. How hard are Indonesians laughing at Americans for that defund the police idea? Actually, I have no idea. I'm not really familiar with what their opinions on that one is. If 2B joins Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, expect only 2 songs to cover her stage. For fuck's sake! Indonesian movies are better than overrated K movies. Some. Only some of them. Said that Raid 3 probably won't happen, and sadly a Hollywood version is coming. What if Indonesian drama television become animated? No. The fact that people even attack Ghost of Tsushima for being more successful than Last of... Okay. I'm really getting sick and tired of that shit, fam. Sergio Leone is the one who made the bad, the good, and the ugly in Once Upon a Time in the Four. Oh, that. Yeah. I actually have the Dollars trilogy downloaded. I haven't seen it. I'll see it probably in the future. Anyway, Robotnik donated to $1. Ghost of Tsushima is not meant to be an accurate depiction of Japanese culture. It's more of a tribute to the samurai Chanbara films. Those films aren't super accurate for the sake of being more entertaining. Yeah, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. 4 gigabytes RAM is not enough. Upgraded to 8 or 16. Yes. The fact that people are worried at that. Not gonna lie, Medby puts the hot in thought. Ever watch Vine Sauce, Vinny, or Joel? I know them, but I haven't seen them. For fuck's sake. Whatever. Are you gonna review the DLC for the Outer Worlds? Nope. What if all the hooplas were just a dream? No. I will aim you play games and know what true, yet it also depends. I'm also planning to retiring and Bali was have enough money saved up. Do you have any advice? Enjoy. Bali's a good place. I would like to be in Final Fantasy 8 world because Gunblades and Sophie. Poor Appa. 25 minutes till the meme stream time. Monica got jealous, you know? Also, I'm saying the PlayStation 1 Zero Experiments Lane is very weird. The anime man cover, which is why it's weird, even has an interesting gameplay. Persona 3 has a better story. No. Persona 4 is just a more fun game to play. No. I'd argue the fucking opposite. Persona 3, at least the portable version, in my opinion, is more fun than Persona 4 because at least Persona 3 lets you to fucking split the characters and find out the exit instead of having to follow the main character like a fucking dumbass. But Persona 4 story is a lot better. Monica's destroy your microphone. You should watch Euphoria. I already know Euphoria. I've seen Euphoria like, what, years ago? What about it? Appa is getting trolled by its microphone. I actually beat Maradar without a guide, so I expect everyone on Earth to start worshipping me like a god with 5 traps ready to frick. Do you know where or how I could release my game? I would be willing to put it for free. Steam? Everybody uses Steam. How close is your phone to the microphone? Might be interference from that or some other wireless thing. If that's the one that's causing this entire thing, jeez. There are concerns about Rayman Beyond 2 being amazing. That's the only fight about it. Good thing it is happening in Q&A instead of meme stream properly. Does anyone in the chat knows about Has-Been Hotel? Everybody knows about Has-Been Hotel, or at least the social people in social media. I haven't seen it, so your cable's problematic, probably. My body's ready. Your mic's being a tsundere. I have a friend who behaves like Francisca von Karma. She's from Argentina, though. You can take any demon that has the original pixie as part of the fusion chant to get super pixie. Francisca, best as attorney waifu. Penultimate shit taste fan. We all know me as best. No, you're wrong. You are fucking wrong. She can't whip shit. Has anyone checked on Kevin Spacey lately? The guy is creepy. I bet he's running this whole COVID-19 thing to get up to no good. Okay, that mic legit sounds like the noise from Lost in Vivo, causing those to play to have extreme anxiety. Appa's mic is tsundere. Do you think medieval fantasy JRPG is getting redundant? Maybe. Depends. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cringe and or meme-worthy is today's stream? Pretty cringy. There are 96 slides, 86 slides that I have to go through. So yeah, it's pretty cringy. What about Danganronpa? Danganronpa, I'm not a fan. Featuring Reida Kuzunoha from the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. Take off that mask and show us your reptilian face. It reminds me of that scene in Hunchback of Notre Dame where the guys they're like literally taking the mask off, and then Quasimodo is on the stage and they're trying to take his mask off. And it's like, oh no, that's his real face. Oh. Haha, Mick goes bzzz. Remember, there's always just Monica. You're having some 8-bit sounding static noise. I started King and Ashura yesterday. It's pretty damn good. I love Oma, lol, and Setsuna's fucking weirdo. I love him too. Did you hear about beginners casual players harassing a physically disabled person for clearing a 1% clear rate ultimate difficulty fight in MMO? I don't know what that is. Mike Chan's basically a tsundere. Oh, your microphone sounds like a cat though. I'll pay to see Betty La Fée an anime version. Do you know why K-pop stands put or use unrelated clips in their responses? No idea. Go ask them. I'm not a K-pop stan. When is the Danganronpa? What about when is the Danganronpa? That's a weird question. Unplug the mic and replug it from both sides. It might not be making good ground. That's actually a very good suggestion. I'll get to it in a bit. But so far, apparently distancing my phone from the microphone kind of works for some reason. Are you and your brother cake? Not me. But I don't know about my brother. Do you want to find out? Anyway, I was telling my friend about how my brother died recently. She just sent me K-pop clips. Why? But why though? Mako is best Vocaloid fight me. Who is Monica? Monica is the character from Doki Doki Literature Club. That mic was a great purchase, wasn't it? Yeah, it's $43. It's a $43 microphone, and so far it's been disappointing me with the freaking static noise. It didn't happen in the previous stream. Like, it did not happen in the previous stream for some reason, but it happened in the stream right now. I have no idea why. I'm curious, have you played Persona 2? Yes, I played Persona 2. If so, what is your thoughts on the meme that Adolf Hitler Nyarlathotep Hotel is the most powerful Persona user? Is that a meme? I don't even know that's a meme. But Persona 2 itself, I thought half of it was really good. Half of it is so bad it's good. I can't exactly take the game too seriously because it's just... It's a mostly so bad it's good experience. Persona 3 Portable has a hot female main character. Persona 3 Portable is a different story. Persona 2 is my favorite. Why do you have a toxic relationship with your microphone? I have no fucking idea. Lion Maker came back. Lion Maker? As in that Lion Maker? Jeez. Doesn't Steam has a problem with hentai anime games though? Not really. As far as I know, as far as I've seen. I don't know. Try it first. Could you make videos about tech reviews and or tech tutorials besides your usual stuff? Actually, that's not a bad suggestion. I probably would. I probably do it sometime in the future. But for now, just the usual stuff. Never split my party more than a few times in Persona 3. Didn't find it as useful. Nocturne getting an HD remaster would be cool for Digital Devil Saga and the Raiden games getting the treatment. Speaking of Guy Bulge, Lancer and the actual myth that has already done an ass shove into someone. Which do you prefer in Persona 3, male or female? A female, without a doubt. Persona 3 has the best husbandos. Persona 3 has the best fun husbandos. Now that we're talking free Steam games, do Helltakers actually worth diving in or is pure hype? Just curious. I actually played Helltaker and Puzzle is surprisingly... bit tough. The puzzle is surprisingly bit tough. It was easy early on, and then as you get to it, it's like, damn, how am I supposed to be focused on the waifus if the demon waifus in the puzzle is this punishing? So that's why I just look for a guide, and I was like, okay, can you just give me the solution and like get through this? Okay, y'all, but talking that, Monica. Okay, thanks, y'all. I mean, who else, Monica? Let's blame Appa's brother for Appa's microphone. My buddy's ready. What is your favorite case from the Ace Attorney trilogy? Ooh, that's a good question. Actually, I don't know which one is my favorite case. I remember the case with the circus. I remember the case with the guy with the costume, the guy with the samurai costume. I remember the case with a character who is going to be in Apollo Justice that was added in the first game, which has that ability that was also in Apollo Justice, where you can like literally move the objects and like find the correct position, correct thing on it. Yeah. I only remember the cases that I remember, but aside from that, not really. Fran is a bitch who basically is very whip happy. Surprised she has not been thrown out of the courtroom with her whip shit. Oof. I kind of like Danganronpa's art style. Behind Appa's face is a cute loli. No. Who is best Persona waifu and why is it Futaba? No. Do you think we need more urban fantasy JRPG like Tokyo Xanadu and Persona? Yeah, we kind of already going to have one, or at least in the form of an anime. The World Ends With You is technically speaking an urban fantasy JRPG. Yeah, if you want to play The World Ends With You, go play The World Ends With You. I played it games. I'm not a fan. But yeah. I am watching new Digimon anime if Leomon dies again. Do you ever worry your brother will have a bad dream about something he ate and then Amber heard your mattress? Okay. Also, which game showcase are better between Sony and Microsoft? Well, Sony hasn't really shown anything yet. Take off your hat, not put your left hand on the Bible. Now raise your right hand. Will you take off the hat? Now you're just old man Jenkins and appabend costume. Cause K-pop stands think putting K-pop clips make their arguments valid somehow. Watching the original Full Metal Alchemist from 2003. It departs from the manga, so it's like watching fanfiction done well. Huh. Interesting. Best girl in Helltaker. I can't exactly pick mine because I don't know all the girls in Helltaker. Do you have any thoughts on Dragon Quest? And if so, what are your favorite game in the series? I haven't played all the Dragon Quest games. I've only played 11. And yeah. 15 minutes left to meme stream time. I wish I could make model out of real people. Audio delay. Audio delay? Really? Not really much of an audio delay in my end. If I have superficial knowledge of programming, should I go for Linux for a new PC? And if so, which distros do you recommend? No. Linux is for people who are actually really into customizing their operating system. If you're just use it for gaming and casual stuff, then stay with Windows. K-pop is toxic, stan J-pop. My timing is perfect. I know it's unlikely, but what if people try to cancel you? Depends on what they try to cancel me for. Let's see. I want Cool Shades Hitler, Thought Slayer Adachi, and Pancake Boy Kechi teaming up. What about SMT Persona 1? Well, what about SMT Persona 1? There's a running meme in my friend's Discord that no one has played Persona 1, and that pretty much doesn't exist. It's Persona 1 and 2. Both of them. Both of them pretty much doesn't exist in everybody's eyes. So, can you date the dog in Persona 3? No. You can date Ken in Persona 3, the fucking 11-year-old. Aside from Thanatos, the Persona 2 personas are shit. I can't really disagree with that. Persona 3 is the best husband, though, is correct. Appa checked out Eureka 7. Check out Eureka 7. I know about Eureka 7. It aired on TV, in my TV a couple of times. It's really good mecha anime with a cool world and really enjoyable romance. Holland can go die. Yeah, I know about Eureka 7. I've watched the ending, but I haven't seen the anime in full, so... I'll play Persona 3 Fast, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5. Need to play 1 and 2 at some point. I did start playing 1, but using website emulator saves do not work. Vip Mignogna, best Persona 3 bro. Gentlemen may prefer blondes, but wise guys prefer brunettes. Emo Jesus is best Persona protagonist. Changed my mind. No. Will you ever make a PC build guide for a beginner's video? Ooh, that's a very interesting proposition. Maybe if I actually make a PC myself. So, best case, shit taste once again. We all know it's bridge to the turnabout. I haven't mentioned a case. I only mentioned a case that I remembered. Why are you instantly calling me shit taste every single time? Might as well as telling me every single thing that I like is a shit taste. Also, Aragaki is best husband though. I love Ebony girls. Why is Apollo Justice disappointing for you? Apollo Justice is disappointing to me because I thought the story was not as good as the original. One, I thought the story was not as good as the original. Two, I didn't like what they did to Phoenix. I didn't like what they did to Phoenix Wright in general. I don't like what they did to Phoenix Wright, and also I find it very strange that Phoenix Wright just kind of accept that he got goofed, and just kind of sort of accept that he got goofed at the very end, that he got set up at the very end, which is very strange, and that it took like years and years and years for him to actually go through the case to finally solve the case where he got set up. I find that very strange. That is that's out of character for him, at least in my opinion. The Apollo Justice case itself is at the very best fine, but yeah, I'm just not a fan. Danganronpa's character designs look awful in my opinion. Well, bridge to turnabout where the culprit cannot see the red color. Oh yeah, that one. I remember that one, but not much other than that. I would be okay with more urban RPG if I get another Katana dude comes out of it. Why did you me with Fran? I'm right. I have Shirazar NP2. Let's see. The anime waifu is part of the main anime. Do you think Persona will ever not have a teenage main character? No. Actually, Persona technically already don't have a female teenage main character in the form of Eternal Punishment, Persona 2. But are you gonna review the S edition of Dragon Quest XI for PC? No. What are your plans? Depends. What plans on mainstream or plans or the future in general? Cancel culture might be needed if you're an artist to continue making good work. Covington Maga Hatkid just got 250 million for the Washington Post. Oof. Persona 1 and 2 don't exist. This is fake news. I'm gonna be watching My Hero Academia. Mina Ashido is cute and Pink so automatic best girl for me. If you could choose a game to get a remaster or remake, what would it be? My personal choice is Dragon Quest 9. God Hand. Without a doubt. Remaster God Hand, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, but the idea of Ken as a husband is creepy. Well, it's obvious. It's pretty freaking obvious. I'm just mentioning the fact that you can romance him, which is fucking weird. I have a friend who refuses to play Persona 1 and 2, so my friend streamed Persona 1 and streamed it on Discord and baited him into watching it. What will you do if you become president of this country? Probably not ruin the country as much as they already did. As the current president already did. Wasn't the PC you built yours? Yes, it was mine, but it's not exactly a tutorial video. It's just a build video. Just FYI, one local channel in Indonesia already had a new anime series, well, famous one. A lot of local channels in Indonesia already have animes. I'm not kidding. Of course you're not kidding. It's not exactly impossible for a local channel in Indonesia to have animes. The decision to add Burn Phoenix was a Capcom idea and was originally only Apollo only according to the creator. Yeah, that was weird. I just don't like it. Plans for the weekend. I got a lot to do this weekend. Plans for the weekend. I actually need to go to the furniture shop to buy furniture for a new house that apparently my mom is going to build for the siblings, the three of us, me, my brother, and my sister, all gonna live in the same house, and my mom and dad is gonna be just staying here doing whatever they're doing in this particular house. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably gonna be new setup, new things, new posters, everything like that. Let's see. Have you ever heard about the Fate Extra remake? I saw the Fate Extra remake, but not really interested. So your parents are kicking you out. Yeah. Technically speaking, yeah. Which is why, precisely, because my parents are kicking me out, you need to drop in the shekels. Come on, drop the shekels. I need to buy shit. I need to actually find a place to live before my parents actually kick me out. So, give me some shekels, ladies and gentlemen. I got kicked out of by my parents. Anyway. Suck Girl and Froggy Girl for Life. Don't you wish for Tokyo Xanadu 2 or a spin-off? No. Tokyo Xanadu was fine. It wasn't great, but I do love the soundtrack. Soundtrack is fucking amazing. One of the best soundtracks in any video game that I've ever played. But the game is fine. It's not the best. It's not the worst. And I was kind of disappointed that there's absolutely no romance in the game. It appears that it kind of looks like the game has romance, but at the very end, it doesn't actually have a romance. So, yeah. Which is kind of disappointing. The anime is part of a man's mind. Been watching a YouTuber called Meme Analysis. He has covered memes, but is shifting away from it. He has referenced Carl Jung and other students of Freud. Ooh. Too bad no breast-related quirk character in Boku no Hero Academia. So Rin is a VTuber now. Who's Rin? Which Rin? Tsukuhime fans waiting for their remake 10 years later? Nah. Bad Appa parents, bad. Dragon Ball Fairy Tail airing the same old anime. Actually, I wonder if this is the one that's causing this microphone to straight up fucking go ape shit. It is. I have no idea why. I have absolutely no idea why or how this thing can cause the microphone to go apeshit. I have no idea why. So there you go. Somebody in the chat who suggested me to kick the phone out away from my microphone. Good job for figuring out the issue. Let me try it again. Apparently, this is the one that's causing the issue, or maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe I just brought the phone right here and then suddenly the microphone went apeshit. I don't know. Okay, as a test, I literally put this microphone next to my PC. And if it completely decides to screw up again, then it's pretty much confirmed that this is, what is a microphone? Phone to my PC. Then if it screws up again, then I know that it was the phone that's causing it. So anyway, where was I? Hey Appa, have you watched Vinland Saga? I actually haven't seen it. Hey Appa, what are your plans for today? What is tomorrow's weather? I don't know about tomorrow's weather. So you got cock blocked by the game itself. Which win Tosaka. So in Tokyo Xanadu you get cocked. I can't read the word without YouTube batting me. Turn that thing off. Rest in peace, headphone users. Stop downloading things in your microphone. Do a fucking Larson effect again. I dare you. I double dare you. Your phone is jealous. Cell phone is a disease to microphone. Magnets, let's go with that. It's a Chinese government spying on you. Must be the sound wave. Magnets, how do they work? What do you think of makes a good sequel? I think a good sequel is something that's different and has its own personality, but still has the feeling of the original. Depends. It depends on which sequel of what that you're talking about. Which one that makes a good sequel. It really, 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 really depends. Smartphone versus microphone. Let them fight. Appa, what anime are being aired in your country's TV channel? I actually don't know. I'm not paying attention. I want to put the bone of my sword inside Tosaka's vulnerable anus and give her a strong pleasure heavens feel. Okay. Smartphone is micro level 5 and I'm back. Yeah, sometimes my amp uncatches the signal on my phone. I had a similar signal interference from like that years ago. Currently watching Gundam 00. Maybe it's Monica making signals for the computer trying to reach the aliens from the Independence Day movie. But why though? Let's see. Are you winning, son? Are you losing now, microphone? I literally have the phone right next to me. Are you losing now? No? No complaints? It's right here. It's right here. Oh. I can hear that. It's very faint, but I can hear that. Yeah, it's the phone. Somehow. I have no idea how, but it's definitely the phone. So, it's really, really weird. I have absolutely no idea, but it's definitely the phone. No idea how, at least, so... That stupid fly that knows you try bumping into everything that can make a noise. Have you seen Gundam The Origin? I have heard a good OVAs. I haven't seen it. Today's stream probably filled with people that needs to be punched because of their pathetic illusion. Are thou one more God rejected? Maybe in a bit. In a while. What are you hoping for the Sonic movie 2 on 2022? To be good, at least. The stupid fly that knows you try bumping into everything that can make a noise. You got the Watch Dogs hack phone. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, so it's definitely the phone that's causing it, and at least oh, I thought that was the interference, but yeah, at least we figured out what's causing it. Actually, hold on a second. If I want to do it, I wanted to do this again, just to 100% confirm that it was the phone. I literally turned the noise gate off. No reaction. No? Alright. Okay. Well, we'll see as the stream goes. We have a couple more seconds before we actually get to the timers on. Timer runs out and it doesn't fucking... Come on. You have one job, timer. You have one job. Ring. There we go. Jeez. Timer runs out and it fucking doesn't ring. Anyway, meme stream time. Meme stream time, meme stream time. Time for the meme stream, time for the meme stream, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, Streamlabs, links down below, please. Streamlabs, I got kicked out of my house, or at least about to be kicked out of my house, and I need to buy furnitures, etc., etc. Anyway, yeah, shut it. Yeah, I get it. Shut it. I get it. We get it. We got it. Now, let's get into pulling the intros. Yeah, intro. When am I going to update the intro again? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining in to the stream. There could be a couple of cringe, a couple of really cringy stuff and funny stuff and mostly hot takes and cringy stuff. But anyway, fan arts, before we get to that. First off, Melosidra King, as always, giving us the good stuff. Appa Loli is about to strip herself. You guys seems to underestimate my lust for the shekels. Melosidra King donated to $69. Man, I wish that somebody can donate $69 right into the Streamlabs right now. And I don't know, actually, you know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe if somebody actually donated $69, the next week's fan art is going to have even a much lewder version of this one. So I don't know. I don't know. Depends on people's willingness to donate. It depends at the end of the day. But anyway, thank you so much for the fan art as well. Also, Melosidra King. This one is connected. This one is requested by Avi from Twitter to have me in a to have Appa Loli me in a gown. So also this one is pretty good. Also another fan art. This one is from my girlfriend. We just had our first year anniversary at July 21st, which I did not realize that time has passed so very soon. But anyway, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for the fan art. It's been great. It's been absolutely fantastic. If you want to submit your fan arts, etc., Twitter links down below. If you don't have Twitter, YouTube email down below as well. Jeff Epstein donated $5. Put this towards some new furniture from Wayfair fam. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. And oh my god, what is this? Well, we start off with Reset Era, so we're off to a good start, ladies and gentlemen. Reset Era coming in. Actually, before we actually get to more of that stuff, I do want to announce to Twitter that, hey, meme stream, it is on. It's on, baby. Meme stream time is on, baby. There you go. Might as well just announce it every single time the meme stream comes in, just in case. Just in case people still miss it on Twitter. But anyway, I fucking love violence in video games. AKA, I'm not a coward. Okay, what the fuck is this? You like a bit of violence in video games, do ya? Heck yeah, I'm not a coward. Well, Reset Era, there is some seriously internalized toxic masculinity within your freaking forum, Reset Era. Why? You're not a coward. You like violence in video games, Reset Era? Well, actually, video games are just like any other medium, and to limit them to this narrow. A conservative company like Nintendo is often the most creative, daring by foregoing the mainstream appetite to conflict and embracing the nurture potential of the. This is dumb. This has to be done by a fucking troll. This can't be real. Okay, that is a troll. That is a fucking troll. I mean, that is clearly, obviously a troll. Okay, what is it? Hello, yes, solid dogs. Let's have some real talk. Video games are far away the most violent aspect in pop culture. They don't have to be. Quite often, games can actively discourage violence or simply do not contain violent can, but every bit as good as their Crimson Soap peer. Yeah, okay, this is obviously a fucking troll. Damn it, Era, ain't it fun to play some violent video games? Obviously fucking troll. But some people reacted to this troll and say, hello, toxic masculinity. This is the kind of mindset that fostered misogyny in the video game industry. Now, these two are not fucking trolls. And a lot of recent era are not fucking trolls. When they are not trolling, well, I'm just here to inform to you people that they are going to rot your brains and make you to not have faith about the world that we live in, because these people just pretty much exist. Oh, man. Anyway, let's talk about this. Oh man, my god, Ghost of Tsushima is getting so much hate, and the reason why it's getting so much hate, or at least from the Asian Americans in America, the reason why it's getting so much hate is because Japan imperialism, Japan bad, etc, etc, or something along those lines. But there's an article from Kotaku saying that Ghost of Tsushima is being praised by Japanese critics, and we'll actually get to the Japanese sales in a bit, because spoiler alert, the game sold out in Japan, and everybody bought Ghost of Tsushima in Japan, and everybody loved it in Japan. But people apparently don't like it. Ghost of Tsushima is racist, etc, etc. The reason why it's racist is, well, let's get to it. I really love it when Asian Americans raise serious concerns on an issue. Okay, what's the concern? What is the issue? What is this serious concern? What is the issue that Asian Americans raise? Also, why is it that every single issue that this is a game about Japanese people? This is a game about Japanese people in Asia, and yet for some reason, Asian Americans have to come in, or at least these particular Asian American SJWs coming in and say, oh, actually, no, this game is talking about imperialism and that we Asian Americans here are oppressed in America. I love that they shifted the topic into all about America instead of, I don't know, Japan or Tsushima or the island or samurai or literally anything that has everything to do with the freaking game. Anyway, in Asia, what they think, instead of actually asking us, who's asking? No one's asked for your opinion, but okay, your opinion is trash. Stay tuned. I'm going to interview Germans on what they think of keeping monuments to historical racists and fascists up. Okay, hold the fuck up. This is coming from Americans who love, and I mean really, really love to take down statues of their own. So if you're going to ask Germans, they probably have the same level of I don't know, self-hatred. Or actually, they do have a lot of it, actually. It depends on who you ask. It depends on who's German. But anyway. Yeah. Then there's also this. Literally anyone who criticizes the game is now going to have to deal with people pointing to this. Like, Japanese national opinions on this bullshit invalidates our own. I'm so for yes. Japanese nationals' opinions on this bullshit invalidates our own. Yes. Yes. Absolutely yes. Yeah. Yes. I am putting a yes on that. I am putting a yes on that, and also this. Your opinion is
denied.
Straight up denied. I am sorry to say this, but your opinion is invalid. Japanese nationals' opinions on this bullshit invalidates our own. Yes, absolutely yes. And these are coming from the digital director of K-pop. I don't know who this is. Pronounce in the bio. Words on Games by Lance and oh, this is a writer from Unwinnable. By Lance and Unwinnable, of course. It's an SJW website. If you enjoyed this game or Japanese, there's an article from Polygon. Ghost of Tsushima aimed to pay homage to Kurosawa, but tradition of samurai can be untangled from how Japanese politicians talk about the code. Literally has nothing to do with anything, but go on, I guess. If you enjoyed this game or Japanese media in general, I implore you to read this. Japan isn't in an apolitical ground, and neither is its history. Okay, first off, what is... Can you please explain to me, what does Ghost of Tsushima have in its political elements that relates to any real-world politics in Japan? Maybe I should read the article, but it's a Polygon article, probably not worth reading. Probably gonna do a video on this, but still. After reading the piece, I can't help but to feel that Tsushima falls into the same conversation around Cuphead and the idea of games, or any media really, wanting to use a specific artistic source while sidestepping the wider context of how that source is made it. Oh, I see where you're going with this. So essentially what you're trying to say is that Kurosawa films, or samurai films in general, are made by Japanese people, and Japanese people are racist, and those films are made with a racist context, or there's a racist background, therefore it shouldn't be celebrated because it has a racist background. In the same manner to Cuphead, the animation thingy has a racist background or something along those lines. Come on, y'all. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I've had a lot of conversations about people whether or not things that Cuphead have a responsibility to tackle the issues around their inspiration. At the very least, the people making it should be conscious of the context and not try to disassociate when criticisms do come up. For further reading, read Cuphead, you mean, yeah, this is a shit article. I've talked about this article a while back, but this is a shit article. It's from Unwinnable SGW website, and this is an editor at Crunchyroll. I mean, of course! Of course! What do you expect? Ghost of Tsushima is being praised by Japanese critics. Of course, Recent Era is gonna have a take on this. User ban, duration pending, dismissing minority concerns across the multiple posts. Minority, yeah, sure. But Western critics told me this game is problematic. Prior severe bans due to sexist behavior. Yeah, seriously. This guy, okay, Shingy70, you are absolutely based. I'm sorry that you are banned by Reset Era, but actually, no. Congratulations to getting banned on Reset Era. 6716 right to $1. Still grocery shopping, but I really hope our relationship will last for another year. I love you, Appa. I love you too. Thank you so much for your donation. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Streamlabs, link down below. Streamlabs, link down below. My God. Oh my God. The coins in this one literally does not shake as much because there are so many coins in here. There we go. Shake it. Anyway, where was I? Responses like this always feels the same as the conservatives bring out two black people to show they aren't racist because Diamond and Silk agree. No. 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 A cheap and flawed way to dismiss criticism of something you like. First off, your criticism should be dismissed because your criticism, from what I'm being seeing, is absolute trash. Like I said before, like this person said before, what was that? This guy said, Japanese national opinions on this bullshit invalidates our own. Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. There you go. That sums up this entire hoopla. Your opinion on this entire thing is absolute trash. Is absolute trash. You are basically saying that samurai film, if this is the opinion that you're going to, that samurai films in general are built with a racist background or a racist backstory, kind of similar to Cuphead, etc., then your opinion is shit and not worth considering. I am sorry to say this. Your opinion is invalid, but no, it's a valid concern. No, it's not. Trash. Shit take. Your criticism is trash. Just because some Japanese critics have praised Ghost of Tsushima does not mean that they represent the final word on criticisms of the game's portrayal of Japanese history and culture. It's based on samurai films, and samurai films are not meant to represent the an accurate representation of historical samurais in general. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on, this is pretty much obvious. It's supposed to be a fantasy. It's a samurai freaking film or samurai genre in general. Come on, y'all. No country or culture is a monolith. And yet you treat Japan as one. Many members, including Asian members, have brought up valid concern. No, valid concern. No, valid concern. No. None of this. No. None of this is a valid concern. None of this. Why is this even a criticism? Why is this even a take? This stupid. So do not tone police or yes, absolutely tone police and dismiss these concerns because these concerns are stupid. These concerns are stupid. These concerns are wrong. These concerns have done nothing but basically shouting out to everybody, hey, this Japanese game, wait. Interesting. This Japanese game made by Japanese people has a racist connotation, etc. Jesus. You're Asian genetically, not culturally. There's also this. User ban, duration pending, dismissing minority concerns, or prior severe ban for ableist rhetoric. Okay, what is this? I know literally nothing about Ghost of Tsushima. Well, I'm dismissing your opinion then. Then moving on. While this article is used as a bludgeon to deflect criticism of the very pro-samurai, aka bro-cop! Pro-cop message of the game. Oh my god. Literally, if you play the game, the main character goes against the samurai code. Like, very much from the early on, and then progressively goes, he just abandons the samurai code for the sake of fighting the Mongols. I don't know how it ends up, but yeah. Jesus, man. He pretty much turns into Batman. The samurai turns into Batman at the end. There certainly are people here and on Twitter that prejudge the game and judge people for enjoying the game even when they acknowledge the issues with it. It's a common theme in some cases like Ubisoft where it's pretty clear we have damning information. Well, we've already talked about Ubisoft in my previous video, and I mean, if the CEO is not too busy having meeting at script clubs, they probably are too busy virtue signaling to the entire world that they're actually not racist, guys, and then calls John Boyega a fucking monkey behind everybody's back. But anyway, it's a common theme in some cases. Ubisoft, it's understandable. When I see people judging the developers of the game through those specifically on this topic, it seems a bit over the top. No, you. No, you over the top. Jesus. There's also this. Now, this is a thread that was actually deleted. This is a thread from this particular account that actually got deleted. And the reason why it got deleted is, well, apparently, actually, no, this is, hold on. I don't know if this has got deleted, but the guy who made this stake protected his account. Thankfully, I managed to get an archive of this steak because this steak is so trash, guys. I mean, just like check this out. Making dog food jokes at the Asian restaurant, model minority myths, be my wife. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here, folks. Saying "be my waifu" is racist. That is amazing. Oh my god. Go back to your country. Okay, that is racist. Goes to your country for sex tourism. What? What? Oh, God forbid that people go to Japan to have sex. Oh no. Making Asian inspired media while excluding local diaspora Asian. What? Fake accent. Reducing Asian cultures to an aesthetic. Racist non-Asians. What is this? Why is "be my waifu" a fucking racist thing to say? Tyler Preston donated $1. This is why the blue check marks are butthurt over the woke and racist are the same skit. They're projecting themselves to others. I was going to wait too well before buying Ghost of Tsushima, but seeing this stupidly convinced me to buy it tomorrow morning. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. By the way, Ghost of Tsushima, spoiler alert, it's a decent game. Not the best game, not an amazing as everybody say. Decent game. Has a lot of good stuff. Looks beautiful too. Photo mode is great. But anyway, yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, go buy that. But anyway, hey, this is offensive. Can you not do that? Can you at least not include "be my wife" as a thing? Like, if you say, like, even this is a thing that even Americans to say to Americans. American weaves say this to other American weaves, say "be my wife." I said this to my girlfriend, "be my waifu." Like, what is it? Jesus. Listen to what? No. Jesus, man. Jesus. Oh, man. Listen to what was that? Knock, knock. Yes, hello, excuse me. Is what I'm doing offensive? People overseas like our thing? That's not... I'm racist to minorities in my country too, so I see no problem. Wait, what? Citation needed. Why should I care? Yeah, why should they care? It's literally their culture. It's not your culture. It's literally not. Well, guess means that I can continue to be an absolute dick shit towards you. You're not real Asians, but I won't accept you as part of my country either. Okay, who says that? Who the hell says that? Who the hell says that? Are you saying that all weebs are racist? Anybody saying be my waifu or any of these sorts of things? Well, a lot of these things are pretty racist, don't get me wrong, but be my waifu. I want to emphasize the fact on this. Why the hell is this racist? This is pretty much an attack on a lot of the weebs in America. Saying be my waifu or waifu in general is so racist. It's racist, and that means that you do not accept minorities in this country. It is racist that you support it is racist, and that means you support Trump or etc, etc. What is even but yeah, this guy's account got protected, and he continues to, he or she, I don't know who this is, they continue to progress even further on this, clarify on this particular comic. Not trying to hate on mainland Asians. Sure. 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 I need my X. I need my X. I need my X files. Oh man. But this happens a lot, and it's frustrating. The hypocrisy is that immigrants and their kids are often seen as representatives of their ethnicity's country of origin until we speak up about something and suddenly we're not Asian enough. What? We're seen as responsible for the actions of government we don't live under, but we get dismissed in matters of racism and cultural appropriation. Well, if somebody tells you that you are responsible for whatever in Japan, whatever happens in Japan, whatever happens in China or whatever, well, that's pretty racist. But are you saying that this is like a regular occurrence to you? That people are going to you and say that China's censorship is because of you or something along those lines? Is that what they're saying? I don't get it. But we get dismissed in a way that matters of racism and cultural appropriation. It's done in an attempt for mainly white people to absolve themselves of what? And yes, there are ways of engaging in a culture without appropriating it or perpetuating racism. Such as not saying be my waifu. What? Amicable involvement, input from that cultural group, not fetishizing the people, not trying to find loopholes to run away from criticism. Your criticism is trash, dog. Unfortunately, your criticism is trash, dog. So it's not exactly very hard to run. It's not exactly very hard to run away from it. Or dismiss it straight up, because yeah, this is trash, dog. Trash criticism. I'm sorry. It's basically this comic from Bleb Comics. This is basically this. You poor, ignorant, stupid fool who has internalized white supremacy and racism. Don't worry, I'll fight the good fight for you, since you're obviously too brainwashed to know better. I'll be offended on your behalf. Yeah, it's basically this in a nutshell. The Ghost of Tsushima hoopla. It's this: Asian Americans getting offended, or at least the Asian American SJWs or SJWs in general, pretend and trying to be offended on the behalf of Asians or Japanese people in general when they're actually not offended, and they just don't mind this entire thing. It's dumb. Yeah. Good job on your Japanese game. Thanks. Good job on your medieval game. Yeah, it's kind of funny how Dark Souls, that made a Western style medieval game, is praised by a lot of people in the same way that Ghost of Tsushima, made by a Western studio, a Japanese samurai game, is praised by everybody. So this is the meme that illustrates this entire point. So two great games. And yes, Ghost of Tsushima sells out in Japan. Sony promises more copies. At this moment, the only way for you to get it, you can't get the physical version in Japan. Apparently, you can only get the digital version. So yeah, the game's sold out. Compared to, like, say, oh, I don't know, The Last of Us 2. It completely outsold The Last of Us 2 in the first 2 days in Japan. I mean, seriously, this is just, at this point, come on, y'all. And The Last of Us 2 fans in before got super mad, super salty. Oh, how dare this game decide to take their throne off. Oof. Yikes. Big yikes. Indeed. Anyway, what is this? Moving on from that. Look at all this non-existent censorship. It's so non-existent, it's existent. Ah, yes. The Sony censorship policy. Yeah, we've been through this. We've talked about this a lot of times in this channel. Censorship is when the government orders something to be changed or not published. Wow. Wow. Wow, we're on that argument again, are we? Censorship is only censorship when the government does it. Censorship is only censorship when the government does it. Except when it's done towards LGBT people. Except when it's done towards things that we like. In which case, censorship can also be done by private companies. Do you remember that time where YouTube censors a lot of LGBT content? That time where YouTube censors a lot of LGBT content creators? Well, that's not censorship. It's being done by YouTube. YouTube's a private company. They can do whatever they want, right? It's not being done by some government and some government. No, no. It's clearly just done by a private company. They can do whatever they want with it, right? Right? When companies change their own products, like giving characters less slutty costumes based on market research, that's called capitalism. Let's literally replace this with literally 80 other topics that the SJWs care about and got censored by private companies, like the aforementioned YouTube censorship of LGBT content or YouTube demonetization of LGBT content. You know, it's just capitalism. People on YouTube in general just don't like to be talking about LGBT stuff. It's too controversial. It's capitalism. It's not censorship because it's not the government that does it, right? Wow. Yeah, at this point, if these people like if any of these content, like the thing is, the LGBT censorship content in YouTube is pretty bad. But here's the problem. You got these people coming in and celebrating censorship of other content that they don't like, and at this point, I just don't have sympathy. I just very difficult to have sympathy. And speaking of sympathy, Disney's Mulan, which is, in my opinion, Disney's Mulan is the absolute high, big ass on the top tier list of the most culturally appropriate, of the worst cultural appropriation in anything I've ever seen. I know it's petty to accuse Disney. I mean, seriously though. It's Disney's live action remake of fucking Mulan. It's trash, dog. It's fucking trash. But anyway, Disney's Mulan will no longer release in August 21 and has been delayed indefinitely. Good! Absolutely good. These live action remakes are trash, dog. These live action remakes are trash, dog. It's trash. It bombed. It trash. Why the hell are people buying this shit? Why are people... Why? Just why? Why are you still making this, Disney? Don't do this shit. If you dare to do a remake of Hunchback of Notre Dame, for God's sake. Oh man. EA. Look at this cover, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this cover, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I know that FIFA's cover hasn't been always amazing, but this, I mean, this is so. I mean, I could literally make this in a couple of seconds. How much, EA? Can I ask you how much you're paying the graphic designer for this cover? Because clearly, no disrespect to the dude in the cover, okay? No disrespect to him. It's just that the cover design, I mean, come on, y'all. Man, he disrespected you. This is just bad, man. This is trash, dog. This is just trash. And then there's also UFC. Why? How is this a cover for UFC? Well, at least the cover fits the quality. Yeah, it is official. That is the official cover. Well, at least it fits with the quality of the game. So, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, y'all African Americans out there, if you want to have a visual novel featuring your people, well, unfortunately, you got this. Unfortunately. Validate struggling singles in your area visual novel. Oh man. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a visual novel that got a lot of people's attention because the hoopla that was caused by not just this visual novel, but also the developers for... We'll get to it in a bit, but just look at these characters. Just look at these characters on these visual novel. Look at them. Just look at them. Like, isn't this the kinds of people that you want to have a relationship with? Like, look at that. Aren't you glad that these visual novels exist? Just to satisfy a very niche crowd that are into this sort of thing for some reason. I mean, this thing raised 15,000 last time we checked. Last time I checked, on this picture at least. Also, on God fuck white people, cosplaying a kid is just wearing your everyday outfit. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh man. Professional gamer. They got the pronouns too. Calling people slurs on the internet isn't very gamer for you. Wait, what? Calling people slurs on the internet isn't very gamer. But it is very gamer. that's why we call it the heated gamer moment. They call people slurs on the internet. That's what the heated gamer moment mean. That's very gamer. As much as I hate to say it, but that's the meme. The meme of the heated gamer moment is when people say the slurs. You're kind of not getting the meme. Say poggers to numb the pain. Anyway. There's also the he, him. Marriage is a scam created by the government to make people rely on that. That's debatable. That's debatable. Depends. Depends on the MGTOW you ask, but okay, I guess. Oh man. There's also this. I mean, look at this. Actual dad of the year. Your angel and your devil. They even got a typo on this shit, so. Oh, man. Oh, I've featured this twice. No! No, you don't! No, you don't! You do not just name that! Oh! You know! You did not just name this character Dad. Come on, y'all. Come on. Oh, that's just trash, dog. That's just trash. My God. Yeah, there's also this. So many. Oh, God. Yeah, so they initially had a stretch goal. The stretch goal is basically saying that if you get if the game reached $16,000 for 500 cents, we made our goal and the god we're making this game, etc., etc. But at the very end, white person removed from the final game. Yeah, oh, white people just straight up removed from the final game. Yeah, why not? Let's just remove all the white people. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Okay, look. Before we go on saying that I'm asking this game to be censored or anything like that. No, I'm not saying this game to be censored. The game's trash, looks trash, and this is my opinion from what I'm seeing. The game looks trash, but if the guys are making it, if the guys are successful in making it, if this turns into the next Dream Daddy and everybody's playing it or whatever, cool. People at least are going to look at the shit game, but hey. I mean, when is a popular game not shit? But it goes on. But I'm not asking this to be censored. Go right ahead and making this. I'm just saying it's trash, dog. Oh, what is this 32K? We'll put a white person in the game, and then you can remove the white person. Oh, okay, like whatever. One of the main artists for Valorant is actually known in the fandom for quite a few things. Mostly her being really racist and anti-Semitic. Considering that we look at these characters, how they're designed and all of that, are you guys even surprised at this point? Also, shitting on mixed people any chance you got. Ooh, that. Ooh, that. For real, dog. That's for real. Ooh, that is spicy. Well, now. Anyway, some of y'all. Yeah, this is apparently one of the writers. Some of y'all's Animal Crossing characters are a bit too dark for y'all. I understand where you're coming from, but I feel this is ultimately a brash response to something more complex, especially to many mixed individuals. Obviously, a pasty Euro-colonial making themselves a black in-game is very massive yaks to me, but with more nuance, many mixed people, especially those single parents living with their color parents, feel unable to connect with their culture, and often may draw or idealize themselves darker in an attempt to soften the corner of their shame. I agree wholly with your point, but I hope I'm paying out the nuance it properly. A, I'm talking about white people. B, it's not my responsibility to console mixed people with identity issues. It's just Animal Crossing. It isn't that serious. Jesus. And there's also this response because people got mad that they're not putting white people in the game and in this apparently very black centric game.
And this is the response. We are so sorry we didn't put any white people in our game. We wanted to appreciate diversity and we didn't. Think white people fell in our vision. Please, whites, don't be mad. We still love you and the game be casserole and salt and pepper chicken. We would never do anything to hurt your precious white feelings. Or something along those lines. I mean... Seriously, dog. If this is the kind of response that you're going to be giving to people, I mean, honestly, a lot of developers, this is quite brave that they're being able to stand up to their artistic vision. This developer, hate to say it, I really hate to say this, but a lot of these developers has more artistic integrity than a lot of developers out there who coming in and get outraged. You know, the outrage mob's coming into this developer saying, "Oh my God, how dare you? Don't people white people?" And they're like, "No, we're not gonna have white people." Just imagine if a lot of developers actually act like this, but except instead of white people, it's for boobs or anime games. They will actually stand to their ground and say, "No, we're not going to censor our anime boobs or anime games, etc., etc." We need a lot more developers that are like that, except not being racist to this. So just, yeah. Yeah, it is this. Validate team is composed entirely of people of color, with the head developer being a black woman. We create Validate because we wanted to see a game with people like us and we're having fun with it. Well, good for you. That being said, we care deeply about our game. We adore everyone who has shown us support. Well, clearly from this particular picture that you posted, that you apparently deleted, you do not care. You do not care. So, okay, we adore everyone who has shown our support. We reach out to primary funding goals, so the game is gonna smack, we promise. Also, we would like to make note that there are some white people in Validate. Somewhere you'll find them. They cried typing tweet that we made. Now, well, there we go. I mean, look, if this is their going to way to just straight up antagonize everybody, antagonize the white people, I mean, just... Yeah, there's also this. This is the person who has been harassing me and my family for multiple days and is threatening to dox me. They have forced me to change my email address and flooded me to every comment session I have with accusations of me being a pedo because I blog about Japanese cartoons. Yeah, the developers of these apparently are doing this, all of this too. So they're not just trash to white people, they're trash to... well, a lot of people. Update, this person has now doxed me. There's a new account on this website that is sharing all the info they have on me, which isn't that much, but it includes my real name and a bunch of other stuff. I reported the account and we'll look at here. While I put together the evidence for a police report properly to mimic a PSA, do not engage with these people. These are psychopaths who will dox people they will disagree with and harass them and their family whenever possible. Block and ignore them. Do not engage. Yeah, so, game's dumb. The developers are trash. Like actual trash human beings, so stay the hell away from both. So there's also this. Jesus H. Christ, look how these nibbas got black men looking in video games now. Why do SJWs view black men as soft, effeminate, do-eyed weaklings? This is goddamn offensive to me as a black man. Is this where we're heading? My fellow black man sound off of this. Yeah, look, this is just trash. This is actually offensive to black people in general, at least. Anyway, hi, these are my characters and I'm a black woman. Why did you make your characters look unattractive and unappealing as hell? But whatever. What's the issue? They look unattractive. They look unappealing. They look unappealing. Absolutely unappealing. Okay, shut up, chat. I know. Okuyasu is somewhere there. I want to know why you think a fictional character in the game you have interest in is hurting your manhood. I want to know why you think a black man not acting all strong and alpha is a threat to your own personal masculinity. Hold on a second. I want to know why you think a fictional character in the game you have no interest is hurting your manhood. No, we're just saying that the game is trash. We look at this game and we have a comment and saying the game is trash. You clearly said, well, you have no interest about the game, therefore you are not allowed to have an opinion in this game. Well, it does when it's becoming a norm in mass media. Men aren't allowed to be men anymore without being called toxic. Toxic masculinity, bullshit myth perpetuated by feminists to control men's behavior. Society cannot function without masculinity. You're disrespecting the black community by making our own people look absolute foolish out there. In a time where the black family is in absolute shambles thanks to feminism and white liberals, the last thing we need is perpetuate these stereotypes. You're acting at a whole white supremacist, my nibba. Oh my. Now That is the time is where you have to call in. This is the perfect time for us to call this.
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I have a meeting at 8:30. Racist!
This! Now, this is the perfect time where you call in Okuyasu coming in. Jesus Christ! Jesus! Neighbor! My lord! There's also this. The right when talking about pronouns. For trillions of years, these words meant X. The right when talking about communist states, but they are called. I'm not jumping into that rabbit hole. I'm not right winger. You're just delusional. I'm not a right winger. What part of that is right wing? Okay, what is this? Okay, the part that's right wing is Catholic. Well, you can be a left wing and still be a Catholic. Pro chastity, maybe. Woke. That's a left wing. Isn't that a left wing position? That's bad grammar. Politically black pilled. Okay, how is that left? How is that right wing? Indian immigrant to Canada, writer, pianist, weeb, gamer. Gamer, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. According to PlayStation 1 Hagrid here, gamer is right wing. Gamer with a hard R, ladies and gentlemen. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why all of y'all are right wingers, because y'all gamers. Oh my god. Oh man, the dumbest shit. Oh, what is this? This is 70% of you minus the Democratic Party logo. Shoo, what is this? 2016, facts don't care about your feelings, and that is a Simpson meme of Homer going to one side and then going back to the bush and then going back outside, coming into something else. Huh. Actually, I had this meme. I had this meme a while ago, but I forgot. Wait, hold on a second. Let me try to find a meme. I had a similar meme, but it doesn't go that way. It goes in a different direction. It goes in a slightly different direction. I need to find a meme. Is it here? It's something about it's that meme of that of there's this anime girl. It's this meme of the anime girl who is a Bernie supporter, and then suddenly the anime girl 2020 Bernie 1 year is Bernie supporter, then and then immediately the anime girl becomes a trap and then supports Trump, etc., or something along those lines. I forgot how that meme goes, but apparently, yeah, I'm putting this in because apparently people's opinions change radically. In 2016, they supported Gamergate, but now they apparently don't. Which is kind of interesting. which is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting that, or at least her subscribers at least. It's kind of interesting that people's opinions shift in a way. It reminds me of that time where we talk about Anthony Fantano last week. Like, back then, Anthony Fantano was like very anti-CW, and then last week, he straight up he lost his fucking mind, let's just say. So I just kind of find that so weird. I just kind of find it the people's opinions are radically shifting into that particular direction. And apparently I am one of those because I have turned into the radical centrist trademark, or at least according to the boomer. But we'll get to the boomer in a bit. Okay, what is this? Look at this actual fucking goblin. Woman 22 who had sexual contact 3 times raped. She raped a fourth. She raped. No. Don't fucking euphemize this. She fucking raped the boy who just met on the internet. 14-year-old boy who she met on the internet avoids jail after judge says there was genuine affection between the. No. Judge, whoever that judge should be fucking fired. What the fuck? 22 to 14 is really not that bad.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police!
Honest question, would you say the same if the genders are reversed? No, if the gender were reversed, it would be wrong and disgusting. Why? Because men fuck and females get fucked. What the fuck? If you're a female, you have more risks and consequences and thus need to have higher cognitive ability to consent. the fuck? What the fuck? That's fucking wild, bro. What the fuck? Jesus, my God, my God. It looks like I need to call the police again.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help!
Just, oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Okay. I need to prepare mentally for what's going to come. That looks like a terrifying fucking display. What the fuck? Okay, that's not so bad. What the fuck? No, this is completely against what the show is about. What the fuck? Block. Okay, what is this? How many of you would like to see the sexy version of Shira? That's not so bad. That's actually pretty cool. I do want to see a sexy version of Shira. Oh! 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 No! 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 Go back to sexy Shira. There you go. What the fuck was that? What in the name of flying fucking fuckity fucking fuck was the fucking fuck was that? Move on. Move on. Move on. Move on. Nah, fam, I'm good. I'm good. What is this? Trigger warning, not safe for work. She's literally 19 in the show. Mm. 19. I mean, that's legal. She's 19. Are you saying that 19-year-olds aren't legal now? Is that it? 19-year-olds are not legal now, ladies and gentlemen, apparently. Apparently, 19-year-olds are not legal. Apparently, if you're 19-year-old, that means that you're a pedo as well. At this point, at this point, why even bother at this point? I mean, everybody's getting the pedo accusation. It's the Oprah meme. You're a pedo. You're a pedo. I'm a pedo. Everybody's a pedo. Because, I mean, it's just, I don't even, yeah, y'all pedos now, I guess. Call the police. Okay, what is this? Oh, so we got a bunch of lewd fan arts of Shira. Jeez, a lot of people are making lewd fan arts of Shira, but why though? Yuck, can't stand it. I can't stand it. Block them already, cheese. Good one. No one has to stand that shit. Make sure you reported him in every plausible category. No. Okay, dude. No. No, fam. No. If you do not like the art, that's fine and all. Don't like the art, but don't encourage people to block it. How about you block it yourself instead of encouraging people to say, hey, can you please go to this random art that I don't like and block it because I personally do not like the art. I mean, Jesus lordy flipping balls. Reported. Oh my God. No. Thank you so much. Make sure you report it every plausible category. I'm going to make this account fall down. Good for you. Well, good for you. You have solved the problem that we have on this Twitter. People making lewd fan arts. Oh wow, amazing. That's just amazing. People are making lewd fan arts. You have solved the crisis of the world. I don't get it. I just. Fan art doesn't have to follow what's canon. People are allowed to change up a character's sexuality if they like. Yeah. No, they aren't. So we're talking about canon lesbian character and lesbians doing that. But oh, we're doing that, aren't we? So it's not okay if it's not okay. So let me get this straight. All right, it's not okay if lesbian characters got in a fan art, mind you. It's not okay if a lesbian character in a fan art got turned straight. It's not okay, but it's okay if a straight character turn lesbian in a fan art. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing that we're living in this double standard of the world that we live in? The double standard that we're having in this world, ladies and gentlemen. Just amazing. No, you can't make the lesbian straight. That's just simply not an option. Nah. Anyway. Whoa, nice target harassment there. Would be a shame if that was reportable. For reporting lesbophobia and explicit adult content, you're gonna report me for that? Do it and send me photos of it. Yeah, you are actually encouraging harassment to quite a lot of people. To people who posted art that you don't like. So I suppose it is true that this is pretty much grounds for reporting on Twitter, but I actually don't know. Maybe the thing is Twitter is a fucking cesspool. Twitter is just doing a lot of freaking really stupid shit at this point. So anyway. Ooh, what is this? I have a bad day. I'd like to draw something to relieve my stress and anger. Wow. I changed my mind. Cora is good now. Cora is good. Cora is good, ladies and gentlemen. I have changed my mind on stats. I thought Cora was a mixed bag, but no. I think Cora is good now. Cora is now amazing. Cora is best cartoon ever. 10 out of 10. There are so many other ways to relieve stress and anger, and objectifying and sexualizing women. Okay, first off, that's Cora. Is not one of them. Men makes me sick sometimes. Oh no! How dare they draw fake Cora? How dare? Cora has some plot. Oh man! Ooh, what is this? Why is this so small? What is this? Have a hobby. Hobby has issues. Eventually, the invention of internet, others like men who see that these issues band together and become emboldened. Advocate for change, successfully get community at large. I agree to advocate as well. I have no idea the context of this one. I'm just gonna move on. By the way, anyone saying but she's 19, not weird, is automatically a fucking loser. Man, what is this? Oh, dude. Oh no! Come on. We're doing that shit again with Uzaki. Why is this girl have so much more haters than a fucking... Oh my god. I'm amazed at the absolute hate boner that people have for this freaking random anime girl with big tits. Anyway, nobody wants to talk about this. Why do you care about the body counts of fictional women? Why do you care about a fictional woman? Please go check out Yoshikage Kira. It is amazing art. I have a female Koichi. Hold on a second. Koichi? But Koichi is a teenager. Koichi is literally the Shota of the entire series, and now you're sexualizing him. Hello? Yeah, but since I'm not a hypocrite, but you are though. But you are though. But you are. You sexualize Koichi. I mean, come on, y'all. You just sexualize Koichi from JoJo. Jesus, people clearly haven't seen some people clearly haven't seen JoJo, but Koichi, come on y'all. Reply if you want this shit, if you watch this shit so I can block you. Well, there you go. Burn the whole genre ground. Typical Black Lives Matter. Okay, that has nothing to do with anything. Burn the whole genre to the ground. Actually, yeah, that has everything to do with anything. Hold on. Actually, yeah, now I get the joke. that is. Oh man. Okay, now I get the joke. And of course the guy's cop. I mean, seriously, why you criticize a 19-year-old, for the record, a 19 freaking year old? How dare they sexualize a 19-year-old of legal age? But then you sexualize a 15-year-old. I mean, come on, yeah. Can't believe Nibas actually watched and vouched for shit like this. Seriously? Y'all are pedophiles. I'm 100%. Dude. Come on, dude. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. I mean, come on, dude. I don't even. Oh man. Oh man. See, I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate. We need to have a conversation about the borderline pedophilia and sexual assault in anime. Okay? Well, what do you want to have a conversation with? Do you want to say that anime caused pedophilia and sexual assault? Anime caused misogyny? Is that what's gonna be the topic of the conversation? Anime caused pedophilia. Anime caused sexual assault. Anime, etc., etc. Why are they sexualizing a woman that looks like that? No. She's literally a 19-year-old, but okay, go on. Why did he slap her butt and was pulling her like that? Because it's a slice of life comedy anime and they make lewd jokes. How dare they? This is not cute, it's weird. Oh no, lewd jokes, weird. Ugh. It's amazing how it's amazing, not the good amazing, how people think that way. She is 19. How is she a child if she's 19? Unless she has a mental disability, which she doesn't have. Plus, it's a goddamn fictional character. Exactly. Okay, I'm a character designer here and I'm pressing X on that. Let me tell you, the artist just drew a child with massive tits. No. That was his thought process. No. Plus, her design is just ugly. That's your opinion. That's actually, before that, that's also your opinion as well. Before you say something, I've dated 4'10" women with big tits also, so I'm not body shaming. Cool story, bro. Why do you have to bring that up? Why? That's a weird thing to bring up. That is a very, very odd and very, very specific thing to bring up, dude. It's as if you are very insecure about that particular opinion. Weird flex. Caring about the age of any fictional character is stupid, but this is next level. Unless they're a minor, yes, it's dumb. You better start obsessively checking those characters' ages then, because I opened your likes and the first thing I saw was an underage Poke Trainer. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Yes. Yikes. Wait, is he saying that he dated women he considers to look like children? Absolutely, yes. I'm the same as Uzaki-chan with a height of 150 centimeter and a bust G-cup. So why did a real feminist blame the blood donation boycott? You are free to stop donating blood, but if you call for a boycott, people will die. Yeah, it's just weird. It's weird as hell. There are people who exist that are like this. They are short, but they are a short stack. Short stacks exist. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but they do exist. The way this anime is only for people who fetishize get. You know what? Microphone, if you keep on doing this shit, microphone, I swear to you, I'll replace you. Jesus. The way this anime is only for people who fetishize gay men, but let me not talk about that. Okay. Hey, is this your anime? Why are there so many hypocrites on this? The way this anime is only for people who fetishize gay men, said by the same person who has an anime of an anime that actually fetishizes gay men. I mean, come on, yeah. Come on. Wow. Oh, yeah. Yikes. Oh my God. Boomer. I thought we've been through this, Boomer. Story of season. Friends of Mineral Town cheats offer infinite gold friendship multiplier. Okay, what is this? Story of season. Friends of Mineral Town is a gay game. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, fucking what? It was co-opted by the current day Rainbow Reich, foisted upon with an aberrant and uncouth acts by the Mariachi Prison Mafia. Fucking what? Whatever poor soul decided to sell their integrity to play a game where adding gays become a top priority for XC. Oh no! They have gays in Story of Seasons, aka Harvest Moon, the original Harvest Moon, not the current Harvest Moon that was co-opted by shit developer. But anyway, for PC and Nintendo Switch, then maybe you can recoup what little priority is worth mustering by cheating your way through the Fudge Packer Factory Simulator. This is why I do not like Billy, and anybody who likes Billy, for the love of God, just because there are opinions that you agree with him does not mean he's Jesus Christ. He just dislikes a game because a game adds a gay character. Oh no, how dare they? As for Story of Season, Friends of Mineral Town, it's a remake of the old Game Boy game, but this time XC decided to focus on trying to court the mentally ill crowd. Well, there you go. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Billy is there to tell you that if you are part of the LGBT crowd, you are obviously mentally ill. If you're part of the LGBT crowd, you are obviously spreading HIV or something along those lines. Remember that article on the last week's stream where he criticized Assassin's Creed Valhalla for featuring gay characters, and he criticized the game for featuring gay characters? And talk about how those gay characters will spread HIV during the Vikings era, even though the HIV has not been spread at the time of the Vikings era. I mean, Jesus, man. Billy, what are you even? Oh, man. Surgeon Simulator 2 is as woke as you would expect. It'll be an Epic Store exclusive starting August 27th. Okay, you can trash the game for being an Epic Store exclusive. That I can get behind. But what is the woke part? I want to know. Boston Studios is on the Traders of America list. You're still on that list. You're still harping on that list, aren't you, Billy? So it should come as no surprise that the release date for Surgeon Simulator 2 is filled with POCers feminist-approved character design. Oh no! This game has non-white people. What? They also revealed that the game is set to launch August 27 at Epic's Game Store Time exclusive, making a triple threat that should have been any sane person just saying no. Well, any sane person should say no to an Epic Game Store exclusive. But I still, what is the woke part, Billy? Why? Because they have gay characters? Is that it? The release date was rolled in a creation mode trailer, which outlines Boss's step away from the simply playing video game version of the popular board game Surgeon, and instead dabbling in what could be described as a non-broken version of Gary's mod. Trailer opens with a diverse cast of surgeons opening on a patient. The surgeons are non-white, so what? Why is this an issue, Billy? Do you wonder why people call you racist? You wonder why people call you homophobic? Do you know why people call you transphobic? You wonder why people call you all of that? I mean, Jesus. Which outlines Boss's step away from simply playing video game version of Aurora. They know diverse cast of patient, but that doesn't last long as they shift focus to creating, building, and destroying things in a variety of unconventional ways. The creation mode really is a far cry from what Surgeon Simulator is supposed to be. As mentioned above, you have a lot of creative power at your fingertips, not unlike Gary's mod. Only you don't have to access as many custom skins, nor do you have access to some of the cool custom weapons. I don't know exactly why this game is aiming to appeal to, but the quirky physics-based mishandling of body parts and surgical equipment seems to be taking a backseat in the sequel. Worse yet is that the game is now going to be a time exclusive on the Epic Game Store, blah, 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 blah. We already talked about that. I just don't see the appeal of making people hate your game, but Boston Studios is definitely an all-in that endeavor. I'm almost shocked that they didn't have one of the characters come out and say, I'm gay. Really? Billy, this is the thing about Billy. Like, okay, Billy, we agree on the Epic exclusive. We agree that it's shit. A lot of us agree on the Epic exclusive shit. It's shit. But then you have to come in and say, oh no, this character's gonna shout I'm gay. If the character shouts I'm gay, so fucking what? What does that have to do with anything? What is the relevance of this particular statement? Just to rack up extra intersectional mentally ill points? Well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. If you are gay in Billy's eyes, you are automatically mentally ill. And you spread HIV or something along those lines. Jesus, Billy. Anyway, Surgeon Simulator 2 is due out on August 7th on PC. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, do you see why I'm not a fan of Billy? Just coming in and saying that gay people are mentally ill, or LGBT people in general are mentally ill, and the emphasis on that it's a bad thing, and that they're mentally ill, therefore we should treat them as subhuman or something along those lines. Jeez. Anyway, there's also wow, this stream actually went on a lot faster than I expected. We might actually have a very early end for this stream, ladies and gentlemen. We actually have one more hoopla for this one. This is a guy who got mad about Fate Grand Order, which I find it very surprising. I'm kind of surprised that people are mad about Fate Grand Order or any sorts of video games that depict Hindu deities in general, which is very weird. Anyway, today I saw a game that is using our gods as servants for players to use and battle with. Oh, wow. This first time? Maybe you're not aware of the Persona series, which has been doing that for, I don't know, forever at this point. Is this your first time going here, my man? Is this your first time joining into the conversation? Oh man, jeez. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Hashtag MHA India and MEA India. A request for a ban in this game for inappropriately portraying our gods and goddesses. First time. Is this the first time you've been here? Well, I can't exactly play Fate Grand Order here unless if I literally download the APK, but not that I want to play Fate Grand Order anyway. It's the most casual Fate shit out of all the Fate shit. I mean, the name of the game is Grand Order. Hashtag ban Grand Order. Yeah, this guy is straight up advocating to ban Fate Grand Order because they depict certain religious deities that are offensive in a way that they portray it. So, Indian Karen. And yeah, this guy pretty much cited this over here is a work of fiction, right? I guess you know this much by law that a fictional work closely resembles the real events or is intended to hurt a... Yeah, because Fate Grand Order is clearly intended to resemble real life events. Yeah, I would love to see the event where servants from ancestors, servants from around the world, from the many parts of history, coming in and reincarnated as an anime waifu. I do want to see a real life version of Alstoffel where he's dressed as a high school girl. What? Closely resembles the real events or is intended to hurt or provoke sentiments of the people. I don't think it's clearly not is meant to hurt or provoke sentiments to real people. You're the one who's got hurt by this. Indian Karen. Of the people, it's deemed null and void in the court of law. What? Right. So you think this game made in Japan included Hindu gods in order to wage some secret war on you? Or to hurt and provoke sentiments? Get real. A game has no benefit doing that. They just toss in all the mythology they could find. Big deal. It's a big deal, bro. You may not get it. It's not. It's literally not. It's just a game, bro. What does some Japanese entertainment company wins provoking religious believers? They even included their own divinities and gods from other religions and mythologies. Nobody has felt it's faulted, so it's just a game. It's Indian freaking Karen. My God. Oh man. And there's also this. Actually, the game is beneficial because it allows me to connect to my grandmother who loves Karna's depiction. If not for the game, we wouldn't have had this shared interest. It's a respectful portrayal museums have worse, like this is Shiva and Parvati in the museum. Actually, this is quite. We actually had a bunch of these. We have in here, at least in Bali, we actually had a bunch of these statues or paintings. Even they depicted the goddess and goddesses or women to have topless breasts. Actually, I have one like literally outside of my door because it's not a waifu thing. Because hey, it's cultural tradition. It's our tradition or something along those lines. Here's another sculpture of those deities. Yeah, why are you proving their point? Excuse me, why are you proving their point? Why are you proving their point? I'm seeing a hand grabbing the titties there. So, my Shipa is still coping a feel. That doesn't help her. Exactly, this doesn't help your case. She was still coping a feel. Ancient civilization is fucking base. Boobs are the tradition. Boobs are amazing. That is the point of the stream. The message, my political statement that I want to give it to everybody to you. I'm not trying to wage war on everybody. I'm just here trying to say that boobs are amazing, okay? Boobs need to be fondled. Boobs need to be taken care of. And if anybody disagrees, they should be gassed. They should be put in the gas chambers. They should be exterminated off of this earth. And anybody who disagrees or prefers ass even, they should be launched off into the space. Okay, before I get too far, get divisive, etc. But anyway. Yeah, there you go. Ancient civilization. Grope boobs, I suppose. Boobs. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Like I said, this is a very quick stream because there's not much of hoopla, and I've been too busy playing Ghost of Tsushima, so there's not really a lot of hooplas. This is a very quick stream. Thank you so much for joining into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. So many hooplas. Actually, no, not a lot of hooplas. We ended like 40 minutes early on, a lot earlier than expected. And I'm going to replace you. Like literally, microphone, you look good. Don't get me wrong, microphone. You look very good. You look very nice. You look very sexy and everything like that. I do like your looks, but I want to go back because you've been shit on me lately. So, rip microphone. Thronmax Pulse M8, you have been a good, serviceable guy, but I need to switch back to my main. So thank you so much for, ladies and gentlemen, for the stream, for joining the stream and the donations. I'll see you on the next stream. Take care. Oh. Oh. Damn. Should have thought about the conditioner.